Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Oh, I know what's going on here. Hold on. Hold on. I know what's going on. Okay. Is that better? I know what happened. Okay. Yeah, that's why that's loud. Okay, we're back. More Timberborn. I had my friends over, like I said. They brought a dog and two cats. I have two cats. So, okay, we're back. The audio's all screwed up. I can tell one or two or many animals were on my desk, which is fine. Whatever. The audio's really loud. I think I've adjusted it back. It must have gotten to my headset. My headset has volume controls. Dead Soul, welcome. I think we're good. Alright. I think we're square. I had to just talk that through. Okay, yep, awesome. Okay, so welcome to more Timberborn. My name is JohnMegacycle, and for a shorter stream today, I'm going to be your host for about 3, maybe 4 hours. I'm a little late today. Like I said, I had some company over and everything, and we had some stuff going on, but yeah, we're going to see if we can get a little bit of gaming in before the night wraps up. Let me just tweak this just a little more, and I think we're good. Okay, great. So, Timberborn, let's talk it out. I've really enjoyed this game. I gotta get my episodes on YouTube released, but I have not been able to get to that yet. Well, let's talk about what oh god, that's loud. Let's talk about what today looks like. 1.0, experimental, yeah. Okay, yes, good day Dead Soul, good day Nedved. I'll make sure I say hi to everybody. I want to start playing on hard mode. We've played on normal for too long. Boyle, welcome. Beaver's greetings to you too, friend. I've really enjoyed the folk tales out of the two factions. So we're going to stick with that. We're going to go hard mode with whatever map we choose. Let's just see what looks good. Spillage looks a lot like Oasis that we've already played. We've already played and beat this one, so Pressure also seems like Oasis, so Hat Dat Sat is currently playing Beaver Rome, so we're going to skip that one too. Diorama sounds really cute, but I'm already playing a micro map. I call it micro map because I'll show you one I'm playing right now. This one's called Cliffside. Hardwood mode. Oh, well, I'll change it right now. Hardwood. Cool. Anyone comes in, that's what they'll see. Good call. Good call. Good call. So this is the hard mode I'm already playing. This is called Cliffside. And I just want to show it because I want to make it clear, like, this isn't going to be completely new to me. This colony has survived now 3 mass extinction events, where I have, like, how many people I got now? Let's call that 44. Gotten all the way down to, like, 8 or 3 or whatever, and it's survived. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm still going to keep this going on. Yeah, main menu. So I'm not completely oblivious to hard mode, but a different map is going to feel real different. So I don't want beginner friendly. But I think all these other ones, I've got either friends already playing and everything. A second blahage! Fantastic. Oh, they are very cuddly, aren't they? So I'm going to leave it to folks to decide. We'll either do 1,000 Islands on hard mode. So 1,000 Islands is going to be what? A meter long? Oh, wow. That's awesome. Meander? Why not? Meander, 1,000 Islands... I'm already doing Cliffside. Canyon seems like a giant pain in the butt because there's not a lot of flat land. Roll a d20? Okay, we could. Good day, the Bloom. Okay, so 1,000 Islands, Meander, Canyon. You want a fairly big map? 1,000 Islands is the biggest. 256 by 256 is the jam. You hear a little bit of scampering. Then he is detoxing from all the aminals that was here. Okay, terraces, I guess I'd be willing to do also. So if we want big map, it is Helix Mountain. I don't really feel mountain range. We could. Jam, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that the deal? All the 256s at least? Hey. Get it out of your system now, man. I'm not dealing with that when it comes to dinner time. No way. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Helix, mountain, terraces, thousands. If no one cares, I'll go just have it randomized. We've already beat Oasis, actually. That's what this icon means. So we've already beaten that one. And these other ones, Oasis looks a lot like Pressure, so I'm saying no to that. Pressure looks a lot like Spillage, so I'm saying no to that. And then Dat is playing Beaver Roam, and I think we're voting against Micro Maps is what I'm going to call them. So not that one either. It doesn't have to be the biggest, just not a small one. Okay. I guess I'm really feeling... All these are going to be great. Pains in the rump. Let's try our luck on Thousand Islands. Let's see how this works. Hardwood difficulty. So I also played hard mode when it was .7. Oh, hiccupy, sorry. On .7. So I don't know if 1.x is going to be distinctly different. Oh, I need a name. Anyone got a name? Hardwood. What's an H name? Oh, Hamlet? Hardwood Hamlet, maybe? How does that sound? Also, fun fact. Nico's name, when I got him from the pound, his name originally was Hamlet. I think what happens is whenever a cat gets surrendered to the Humane Society or the pound or whatever, they give him fancy names or whatever. And I'm like, holy crap, this cat knows Shakespeare? No, he's a cat. Oh, okay, whatever. Okay, Hardwood Hamlet. Let's take an assessment of what we got. We got some... Oh my god, there's going to be so much terraforming. Oh no, bro. Okay, we got Badwater. And that's it. Oh no. Okay, so we're going to have to do a lot of dog paddling. That's what's going to have to happen. So this is going to have to connect to there. We're going to need wood. Now... We're on hard mode, so this is going to be a little dicey, but I think I want to, like, evacuate to somewhere. Yeah, ready the dynamite for real. So another question I have is, how deep is this, right? So level 0, level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5. So there's not a lot of digging down that we're going to be able to do. What we're going to do is, I think it's called poldering. I think is the term that we learned from Sat. And what's going to have to happen is we're going to build barriers so we can dig down, and we're going to build our nation down. What we don't have, though, is the digger or the dirt miner, whatever. We don't have dynamite, so that's going to be a while. But what is the highest points that we could get to safely? And it feels like it's this guy. The outside looks really safe. So maybe what we do... Yeah, get down indeed. Maybe what we do as a plan is we... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. More beaver dwarves than anything. So in that case, maybe the other faction was smarter. But what I was really looking for was something a little more easy on the farming. Ooh, I'm going to lose my voice quite a bit today, I feel. So, yeah, alright. So this stuff is accessible because beavers can swim. Do something like this just to get the point across, right? And that's how that'll work. Hold on just a second. Hi. Our absolute spaz water right now. Oh, come on up here. Okay. He is shaking. And not because, like, he's scared. He is very excited. I've seen this boy get terrified before. He hates storms. Storms are a big, fat slice of no-no pie. He does not like. But when it comes to anything else, he's just excited. Is the audio coming through all right? It sounds really quiet to me. Oh, I hear it. There's just no music? Hold on. Oh. There's no music at this time. Got it. Okay. Beavers can swim. Beavers can also fly if you stick them in a cannon. I don't know if anyone's ever told you that, but yeah, beavers can also maintain some level of airborne for some amount of time before they flash into re-entry. Okay, there's that. Right now, the idea is let's get that going on. And we'll want this. And we'll want this. We're going to jack this number up so we can just get stuff built. Okay. I keep forgetting to do this because I'm very smart at video games. Okay, we are going to have to go down a layer to tippity-tap on any of that, which is easy sauce. But just get everything chopped up and harvested right away. We're going to then jump into science as quickly as we can. Jump into planks pretty much right away. That way we can get a little bit of stuff going on. I don't know how much storage I'm going to mess about with, but what do I need for research? At a minimum, 30. 70 for 100. 200. We got some stuff we got to do. Let's work on that. And then we got a big building crew. I don't know when the first drought or anything is, so we're going to play this pretty defensively. If at all possible. Okay, and -1. Okay. That's how we get some water. We've got some food. I'd like to start a farm as quickly as we can as whale. Whale. Big fat whale. I don't know why I like saying that way, but I do. I had a friend from the south, and that's how they talked. It's not oh well, it's oh whale. Yep, oh whale. I thought it was really cute. That was the whole statement there. I had a friend from the south. They talked really cute. That was that. We're going to go ahead and do this. Just get stuff planted pretty much right away. Blueberries are cute, but they won't really last super duper long. They do need 12 days to pop out of the ground or whatever. Yeah, so it's a quick burst harvest to get the game going. That's probably it. So, cutting up stuff. Get this going on, get that harvested, get everything harvested, get a bunch of stuff replanted. We're probably going to stay away from oak right away. Oak takes too long for that to be ready. But we'll probably stay with pine, birch, maybe. Like, I don't know how quickly until the first drought or whatever happens. This looks like this is going to be a little safer up top there for terms of height. This looks like a death trap, but there is some wood to be had. Is this 200? Oh, darling, that's going to be good. I don't have stairs researched yet, though. We want to keep moving as quickly as we can. The resources we've got. So yeah, there's nothing in stock. I've got 2 or 3 spare. I'm going to put those folks, yep, right in there. You got it. So this can get trimmed out by 1. This gets higher priority. Stairs are very complicated. It's like my same gripe I have about sci-fi video games when the conversation is like, you can build fortified walls, gun turrets, body armor, but we don't know how lights work. It's like, really? I have to research lights? Come on. Come on. One more time. Come on. That's the wrong item. That drives me bananas. Actually, I helped my dad build stairs in our garden many years ago. It was a bit complicated. It can be, because you got to support it on other stuff, and if you don't have load-bearing things to bear things on, it could be hecka complicated. Straight up, hecka complicated. Okay, so I'm not growing this all the way out, but I'm going to save this center spot that's going to be difficult for us to keep hydrated with some other things like water storage. I want to start getting water storage right away. So how much lumber we... How much do you cost? 15! Grr. But it's 30 water. These hold 15. Water as is. Yeah, it's going to be good. Okay, so there's that. Next is to get some science. Thank you, Nedved, for that. Much appreciated. 12 logs. Good, sweet God. Oh, my God. We do have this. I might come over here and plant oak over here or something. I am going to hydrate. Sorry. Delicious hydration of the high. Speaking of hydration. Well, the people I was watching disbanded. Is Hat still on? Hat's not still on. Dang it, I wanted to annoy him as well with a hydrate und stretch, but that's okay. Anyway, cool. Done deal. What is the height? It's about the same height? Okay, so that's not going to save us from anything. There's a big pool of water here, which doesn't super help. How close can we get to... Aquatic is 150, but it also needs planks. That's a bit of a problem. But it looks like everything is planted, so that can get disbanded. These can turn back on. We're just going to get as much of this chopped as possible. Then I need... Yeah, I do need planks. Where can I get some water wheel action up in this business? I guess maybe over here? This might actually be the first time I try multiple districts. I don't know. I just don't know. This comes down here. Here. That. There we go. Sweet cup and cakes. Get paused because you're full. Do I want to put the... Is water flowing even? Not really. Over here it is. But everywhere else it looks pretty stagnant. So... I'm gonna put our industry over here, I guess. Yeah, man. Oh, it looks like it's flowing pretty good right here, too. Excellent. We are going to, unfortunately, top that. That should give us enough room to get started. So for power, we'll need a water wheel. Right there's probably good. And instead of all that stuff I just said, let's clean this up a little bit. The objective for today's stream, like I said, we're gonna stream for about, I don't know, anywhere from 2 to 4 more hours, something like that. I will need about a 10-minute break to feed the cats. We'll see how the flow is. I like starting in the early morning because what happens is, for me at least, my energy is really high in the morning. That's when I am like a little golden retriever puppy. Hi, are we gonna play games? Oh, are you gonna play games? I can also play games. We can all play games and be good friends forever. That's the kind of energy I have in the morning. And now that it's nighttime and the sun is going down, especially in wintertime, it just feels like someone's slowly powering down the android. Brr, 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 brr. Oh, power. Good day, Kita Joe. Nice to have you aboard. Hope you're doing well, and I hope you're doing swell. Got some spare folk. Get that motoring. Get that back online. Time for more storage. Happy birthday. Time for more storage. Happy birthday. Cool. Done. This water looks like it's moving pretty good. Any sort of terraforming we want to accomplish right now is going to be very heavily involved in terms of wood costs. So I don't think we're going to be in a position where we can just box up a bunch of this stuff and move on with our lives. I think we're just going to be stuck for a bit. Get that done. Next is science. How much do one? Start with 1. Looks like at a minimum we'll get a carrot harvest before stuff goes squiffy. I don't have a hard and set timetable in mind for how this game operates. I don't have a chart in front of me that says Cycle 6 could be bananas. I have no idea. It's kind of the fun of playing a game for, you know, still like the first few times. This is like, I don't know, week 2? Week 3 of me playing this? Whatever? I've lost count. But like I said, that's kind of the fun of it, is I'm not really too sure what to expect. And I don't really want to expect things. I like to just have it I know, bananas. It's all just bananas. But yeah, everything is just going to kind of go with the flow. That's kind of what's going to happen. I set this to chop. Oh, no. Not really. Okay, that's fine. We do this instead. That should cover with 2 there. And put 2 there. That should be the majority of the island. What I'm trying to race for is something called a forester. A forester is going to allow us to replant trees. The other option I have for lumber is to get over here, which we can do. It's just I don't have the workers right now. Building unstaffed. You're unstaffed. That can pause things. You actually have nothing to do. Take that back. Pretty soon these carrots are going to be ready, and we are going to go ham on some carrots. Don't ask me how you go ham on carrots. Does that even sound good? The sweet of the ham and the sweet of the carrot? Probably. You know what? I'm going to take that back. Next time I have an opportunity, if someone's serving me ham or carrots, I'm going to ask for the opposite. Here's your carrots, sir. Hey, these are what I ordered, but can you also slam-a-jam some ham on that? And they're like, what? You want us to what? With what? I'm sure that's how the first person that put, like, peanut butter and jelly together, you know. I'm sure that's how the naysayers reacted to that. Yeah, can I get some jelly on that? What? Why? Well, the sweetness and the savory kind of clashes nicely. You know, it's good on... Put some carrots on that ham. Put some ham on those carrots. Which is actually my new rap single I'm dropping tomorrow. Put some ham on some carrots. Being ravenous like ferrets. Put some ham on carrots. Something. I don't know. Rarely ever have I ever. Slam a ham on it. That's so we've got what, two or three phrases now that are the affirmative. Saramara was one of our phrases for something in the affirmative, something in the pause. Saramara. Now I've got slam a ham. That's our second phrase. So we're working up our own Megacyclonian vernacular. That's what it is. How you doing, man? Yeah, slam a ham. I have no idea. Anyway, we're getting some carrots in. Henry, hello. I was watching your stream. Very cool session. I didn't get to too long because I had some folks around. Fantastic, Mr. Oh, I didn't see the whole thing. Anyway, yes, absolutely. Let's do a quick shout out while you're here. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Henry UMC. Boop. Did I type that wrong? Oh, for gosh sake. Hold on. Sorry. Pause the game. My bad. Hold on. Yeah, I spelled the whole thing wrong. Holy crap. Did I get it right this time? Oh my god, no I didn't. This is why I said, like, I stream in the morning, so I have the energy. Did we get it that time? Sweet goodness. Let's see if I know how to do this one. Henry UMC. We get that one too? Hey, I got them both. Look at that. Oh gosh, Henry UMC is a wonderful YouTube Minecraft streamer. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna mess all this up. Wonderful time. Really cool thing. Yeah, I did see it was a cool chat and chill kind of a session. Really cool. Fantastic, Mr. Moth. Thank you very much for the follow. Oh my gosh. Like I said, this is why I do it like in the morning US time, because I have the energy to be chatty and energetic, and now it's just like brr, 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 back in my day. Brr, 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 brr. Kids don't even brr, brr, brr. I'm just gonna just prattle on like anything. They'll be like, alright, granddad, it's time to put you to bed. Alright, yeah, alright, yeah. The Space Invaders are gonna get us, or whatever arcade game you won't shut up about. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, Henry. Hope you have a delightful rest of your day. I think I was sticking with pine. I think pine worked the best for me. We're gonna do something like that. But then I would also like to plant some other contraption stuffs. You two can come online. We do have a bunch of forestry over there. So realistically, I think I want blueberries here. Blueberries are not great food, but they are in fact food. That's an important thing to keep in mind. I'm actually going to get another forester online there. Just put that thing anywhere. Just get that thing online there. Right there is perfect. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. You're done. Okay, we're getting some blueberries planted. We've got a day before we have a drought or a dry spell. Oh, what we can do in the meantime. That gets off. That's off. You're still harvesting. You're still doing that. I think I've taxed everyone to their logical limit. You can pause. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. Hello, Steffi. Try 1, 2, 3. I think that's going to be where we're at. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115 Delicious, thank you. Also, we're going to set it to 20-hour work days. No worries. Thank you very much for popping in and saying hi, even. That was still really cool of you. So thank you very much. I hope your efforts are rewarding, and you have a good rest of your day. First batch of 90 pieces of human kibble is done. Ooh. What, is the kibble made out of humans? Where's this going? Steffi, I didn't know you were a cannibal. Experimental stuff has been a success. Second now, 90-piece batch. Kibble for humans? Kibble made of human. That's what I want to know. Do we have some stuff? No, we're out of planks. I do need just a bit more science before we really move on with this. I'd really, really, really appreciate that if we can get a little farther. It's pork, breadcrumbs, potato, a little quinoa, tiny peppers, and some carrots, and a little dehydrated salad. That sounds awesome. Parsnip peelings. That actually would give it a little bit of a carroty kick. I like that. Is that something like maybe you could sell or something? Like, that sounds really good. I'd buy a pack of that. I'd snack on that instead of, like, chips or sugar or something. Yeah. Now, how widespread is this drought? Holy crap. Okay, this still has some water in it. Ooh, I wonder if we could develop the aquatic farmhouse and put that there. Katiana, 20 stream streak. Welcome and thank you, as always. Much appreciated, much appreciated. Hello, 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 hello. Whoa. The world changed seasons and I did not approve. Okay, what are y'all done? Y'all done doing the stuff? Hot jams. We can't turn into anything else. What I would like is to probably start... I got two main options. We could either fortify this island, or we could relocate somewhere else. This has water that's retained in a drought. I think I'd like to redeploy to something like that where I'd have a little bit of reliable water, so we could do more regular growing. I wonder if it'd be of any sense for me to just move everything. I'm looking for safe. That when the bad tide rolls around, I'm not hosed up. But there doesn't seem to be any water that is like... What am I trying to say? Safe. Right? There's not like I'm not seeing an aquifer. Oh, there's some geotherm. That would be dope. Got a bunch of... Yeah, a bunch of little capped water bits here. These islands aren't really any higher. So me relocating to this guy doesn't make much sense. Can we research stairs? I wouldn't mind that 200 science. This, however, makes perfect sense for a regular farm to be. So, at a minimum... yeah, I think so. Push it back here where it's dork anyway. Forgot to say half a cabbage. That sounds incredible, honestly. And I'm not trying to be one of those guys like monetize your gig, because that's a great way to take like the love out of what you enjoy. But just for sake of argument, like that sounds really good, and if I had a job, I would pay for that. But it still sounds really good though. Can we get this removed? Just like that. Yep, perfect. Okay, so you're going to be working overtime. I'm going to keep both grow zones available. Just a random experiment. If it failed, it rehydrated into other meals. That sounds awesome. It does sound good, doesn't it? Yeah. How long is this drought? 5 days! Well, stop farming. That's stupid. Stop pumping water. That's stupid. You can cut more trees. 5 days. Good lord, that's a lot of money. Gotta confine in the UK, good luck. It's cool, I'll just teleport there with my magical teleportation powers. Just start shouting, Steffi! Steffi! Excuse me, ma'am, have you seen someone named Steffi makes bomb-ass little human treats? You haven't? Okay, sorry, thank you for your time. Steffi! Just going on London to Steffi! And everyone just be like, oh, one of those crazy Americans again. Like, hey! The crazy part was correct. However, Or was it? Oh yeah, that was it. Steffi! We are going to migrate a little bit over because I wanted to turn this on, actually. I'll probably put like a little storage here for industrial processing or something. But like there's a lot more I can do over here, so I want to get this just chopped. Put some into a sandwich bag and I can take a pic. Aw. I can't wait to find me on the 5 o'clock news. Local shouty man shouts a bunch. Details at 5, weather on the 15s. This is news no one cares about. You might be asking, how come you're working more on food preservation as opposed to water preservation? Food preservation takes a spin-up time of a certain amount of days. Water preservation is just pull it out of the ground, we're done. I don't have to prep it, I don't have to disinfect it, I don't have to do anything with it. So I'd much rather this be more food space. We can get more people. Speaking of peoples, I just realized I have not built any housing at all. That's yikes. That's yikes deluxe. Boy, I do want another farm. So how's this gonna do? I don't have a particular feel for where I put the houses. It's just I super duper cannot afford to... I can't afford the ladders or anything right now. If that... do something dumb like this. It does not have to be fancy, it just has to be housing. Oh, ad break. Oh, that caught me off guard. Well, I guess we're gonna have an ad break. Thank you, Steffi. Yes, absolutely. Ad break time. That is the Megacycle Entertainment Discord. Welcome to all gamers of all ages, of all walks of life. We're a real chill environment. I don't know how to really sell myself for the community other than, like, it's a amalgamation of random gamers. Feel free to join and say hi. I guess I do know how to sell it. That's still working. That's still working. Going. I really freaking need... I really need more housing and I need more science. So, stairs get us the 200 science points. You're unconnected. Yeah, correct. You're not connected. Well met. We're still building. Yep. Chop, choppity, chop, chop, chop. That. So 3, 6, 9, 12. I do want housing for 15 at least. Okay, that's what I call a good start. Good, good. How's your Discord? I don't know why I'm not no more. I don't think I kicked you. We don't do the whole purge thing. So I haven't like force purged anybody out, so I'm not sure. Either way, welcome back. Yeah. Delight to have you once more, for sure. See? Okay, what I would like... We have some storage. We're gonna prepare now for the next drought. So, let's see here. Let's say... that much. We has... 3... Let's go for 4. Yeah. I might be able to tap this for water, but I almost want to put more food in it. Hey, we have a well-being high score. People have a place to sleep. Look at that. Hey, we have a new high score. Look at that. Oh, I was hoping for one more. Boo! We are gonna... Oh, that's actually healthy? Green and healthy? What? Okay, well this is gonna vamoose anyway because I want another pump. So somehow... Body. Yep, more storage. Hard mode very much amplifies not only the delicate balance between the tides, the hard tide and the everything else, but it's also going to be a difference between our population, how much pops we have. Ooh, I'm going to pop that open, copy link, just so everyone here is included in the conversation. There is the link for that. You can see, oh gosh, that looks good. Those look like things I would be snacking on constantly, and not like, well, I just got it's lunch break, but I didn't bring a lunch, I just need something to tide me over. Tide me over is not how I look at these. These look like, I'm gonna eat the whole damn bag. I'm gonna eat the whole bag. Someone hold me down, I'm gonna eat the whole bag. But they look like they're designed to be like, man, I'm not gonna be able to get anywhere for another 45 minutes. I just need a quick snickety snack. And like I said, it's just gonna be, don't make me come over there and devour all those. I'll do it. And then we're not going to be friends anymore because you're going to be mad because... Hold on, I got my notes here. I devoured all those. Okay, there we go. Yeah. 0.7 more days for this. And this is why I wanted to push on to berries. Yeah. I had a significant other years ago. What we used to do is we used to get nuts and seeds and a lot of stuff that was like soon to go bad or like whatever. It's like last day you can consume them, but seeds and nuts and stuff like last a long time, so we would oven roast them and then make like energy bars out of them. A little bit of honey, a little bit of peanut butter, a little bit of fiber powder, a little bit of turmeric, a little bit of, yeah, just a lot of little stuff, and we would make like granola bars out of it, kind of a thing. And that's so good. Just, I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat it. You're not gonna like me because I'm gonna eat it. That was it. It was the end of it. The end of the story, because I don't think I've got to explain any further other than Okay, there's that. That can stop. That turns back on because we have a harvest. Hot jams. Okay. I would also like a storage here. That's the wrong type. This is going to be precarious at best. Terrible at worst, but precarious at best? I don't know. I do need more of this removed so I have a bit more workable space. I hit the wrong button? Hey, I hit the wrong button. Hot jams. Okay, so we got 2 there. That's paused. That's going to start working. That's full tilt. No more science. If you eat them all, you'll help me make them. Yes, I will. Yes, I absolutely will. I am a good kitchen friend. Yes, I absolutely will help you with the next batch. Undoubtedly so, I will. Hey, guess who can afford stairs? This guy. This guy can afford stairs. I do not have the materials for that, so we're gonna wait. The water, it comes back to the land. And not eat all the ingredients during the prep. That I can't promise. This is gonna turn into some real sad anime arc story. I'm sorry I failed you. What happened? We're just making the human tasty treats. No. I've eaten all the things needed for human tasty treats. The story cannot progress. I've ruined this particular story arc. I'm so sorry. Oh boy. I think I'm good on 1 for now. I think 1 is fine for now. We'll redesign all this later. But I want carrot storage everywhere. Ah, dang it. Where did this come from? Hey. Ah, you butt stallion. That ruined all of this. Yup. Wow, really glad I moved a bit. Okay, what what the plan is. Do we have some flow over here at all? Barely. Okay, so this is our industry. This is our raw material acquisition, I guess? I don't know, man. This area does seem safer. There's so many carrots. Okay, I think that's the plan. So don't plant anything else there. Oh, wait. Is this all recovered now? Died from contaminant. Yeah. Okay, so the currents work themselves out. But if these are just going to die from contamination, this doesn't work for me. So we'll leave all that there. You can resume, please. I think we gotta move... Well... I don't know what to do, man. I don't know what to do. Alright. I think we could do some sluice and levying... Levying? No, what am I thinking of? Levying? How do you say levy as a verb? I'm gonna just put that in a search engine. Levy as a verb. Levying? Yeah, I'm not gonna find it in Merriam-Webster's dictionary. Levy. Levy. Levying! I found it. It is in here. Levying. Levying, to provide unto a levy. Verb, to levy. Levying. Oh, if I had to explain how English works to literally any non-English speaker, I'd be like, you know what? I'd prefer we just be friends. No. I don't want to talk about this. There's two things I don't want to talk about. This and levying. Levying. Just terrible. That's all this is. Okay. Can someone translate? This is a levy. This is a levy, which blocks off water completely. Let me find the noun definition in the word tome, the Merriam-Webster. Levy, a reciprocation held by a person of distinction on rising from bed. What? Oh, here we go. Levy, noun. An embankment for preventing flooding. Oh my god.
Levy.
Yeah?
Levy.
Yeah.
Levy.
That one. Continuous dike or ridge of earth for confining the irrigation area lands to be flooded. Yeah. Raised earth. There you go. That's all that had to be said. Okay. Got it? We understand? Great. Because I don't. I'm moving on with my life. So, the reason why farming should be moved here is all this stuff is very short-lived. Not even a fancy dam. Like, it's made out of earth. Like, it's not like Calvin Klein or something, or some name brand is endorsing my levy action. Yeah. It's not, yeah. It's just put earth where water shan't be at the same time. That's what that's about. Okay, it looks like we got about 100 and something water. That's not bad. Yeah. Beavers have levy genes. And if you make it out of iron, they're heavy levy genes. Heavy levy genes. Yeah, we're gonna go with those as actual words. Also, good day. Utarunku, welcome. Pleasure to have you once again. We are actually trying hard mode. Emphasis on the two words we and trying. It's gonna be something. We're playing on Thousand Islands? Thousand Islands map? Oh, I can afford that frickin'... I don't know if I need to do pathing, but I do pathing anyway. This gets demolished for 200 science. Or short a peep. Not doing any more science there. You can pause. There's our one worker back. Alright. I want to start thinking like playing chess, right? We have what's immediately available to us, which is known as our opener. Our opener is move a couple pawns, move some knights, set up defense around the king, whatever. But what I want to see is, where's something that we can last from cycle 8 to cycle 20? Where does that work for us? And what might work for us is over here, where this is a little more built up. There's a bit more open space. We can put a sluice, which a sluice costs how much? I keep forgetting it does cost metal. Boom. If I get meat for free, I'd often make unlimited of these snacks. That sounds awesome. I'll have to properly and formally ask for your recipe, because that sounds great. Oh, lordy. That's how this comes in? Okay. Yeah, that's why the whole place gets contaminated immediately. I don't have demolitions. Thinking this will be fine. Yeah, it's low enough. I did it by eye for what I had. That's fair. Totes fair. Walling stuff off is probably our biggest priority for any amount of economic stability. Now we have these dams here. Levying across this way and this way is probably our biggest project to do, if that's the play. What happened is this is all subject to destruction because of contamination. Sad, but that's what happened. We could do this manually with some floodgates. Floodgates don't require any materials other than what we already have on hand. So maybe a double floodgate or two and a bunch of levees might be the skinny. Oof. Need a lot of materials. That's kind of the brunt of that. Okay, but we have all our farms are in use. Gathering carrots like crazy. Awesome. After that, I will want another one of these. And I'm doing it like this because I don't really have enough materials to just throw ladders everywhere. I think that'd be just a gigantic mistake. Or just ladders everywhere. Stairs everywhere. That kind of a thing. It costs quite a bit of materials. Not the end of the world kind, but like... It's a bunch of planks. Planks require a lot of beaver power to make. It kind of sucks. Oh, we got our science. Hot dang. Like, cup and a half of something of breadcrumbs, half a cabbage, large chunk of ham peelings, of a bag of parsnips, 2 carrots or so, some seasonings choice. Technically, I cooked the potatoes in buttermilk and kept the buttermilk liquid. Ooh, that sounds great. And then do you just roll them into these disc-like shapes and then just bake it? Or what was the what's the finisher method? Like, you want to talk protein shakes? I'm good on protein shakes. I'll protein shake it up. I love making protein shakes. Yeah, they're not tough at all. They're a lot of fun to make, and they're great. Whenever I take my breaks, in between streams, it's like, hey, we're gonna disappear for like 10 minutes. I'm gonna get a snack. I eat a little bit of carbs, a little bit of protein, and I have a protein shake. Super good. Yeah. I buy a bunch of bananas that are about to go bad, and I just freeze them. Can you not really be reached? Get out of here. Peelings of parsnips, not ham peelings. Yeah, that's fair. Finishers just shape it into rounds. Oh, okay. Half a cup of quinoa, dehydrated for a few hours until dried. That sounds awesome. Well-being high score. Awesome. The max. That. And I will just literally want to store as much carrots as we can. Yeah, I might even abandon this island, but I do need a forester here. Shaped so stupid. That's okay. On the island to the left, what we have is we have pine set up. I think I might want to go chestnut, maybe. That's still a better ratio by a day, but it isn't 30 days. Maple doesn't make any sense for the wood. I might as well just go all the way. You know what? I might as well just go all the way to oak. I don't know if I'll have 30 days, though. Drought resistance for 15. That might be... You know what? I think that's our investment policy. Let's try that. Let's make a really gigantic mistake right now. Yeah, do it. You're unstaffed. I don't need that many workers. Thank you. A little more science. Now, what does our science look like now? I do really want to see if we can get away with this. We'd also need the grill, which is unlocked already, which needs lumber, and that'd be a lot of food. The other thing I do really want is maybe a double floodgate. They shrunk quite a bit during dehydrating. Yeah, that happens, yeah. Have you ever removed the moisture from a watermelon? Like, once once you remove a lot of the water of a thing, it just gets real tiny. It's so cute. Very cute. Do we do the double floodgate? And start walling off and preserving some water and stuff? I think so. Otherwise it'd be bigger housing. I'll wait. I don't need an answer to either of those questions right now. I do want 1 or 2 more houses. We're gonna probably chuck like 2 houses here or something. What I'm kind of low-key planning for makes it shelf-stable. Yeah, absolutely. What I'm kind of low-key planning for is I'm going to lose an island. Something happens. Somebody farts near the dry wood storage or something and the whole thing lights up. Who knows? A meteor from wherever, something dark side, right? So my kind of hope here is that I have enough variety and stuff in between both islands to make sure that I can endure. That's kind of the hope. So right now it's just a mad dash to plant everything. Don't need science right now, thank you. Bunch of stuff planted, we got some in reserve. We got a real big start on farming. I got a bunch of farms going on, yeah. Okay, we have 7, we'll have 10 open beds. That's perfect. We've already lost some folk. We're already down to 10 adults. That's unfortunate. Can flavor it however I want, but it can be purely vegetarian, vegan, and gluten-free. Yeah, that's fair. I had like 3 days where I went on this mad rampage of watching videos on YouTube or whatever, and it was all about like... Take that back. It was all about, like, making dehydrated meals. And it was a bunch of folks, I don't remember the names or their call signs or whatever, but it was like, I'm Jimmy Makes Some Meals, and we're gonna make some meals, or whatever. And the way it worked was, like, they bought a bunch of pre-made dehydrated meals from major mega corporations that make dehydrated meals. And as they were chatting, they made all the meals as instructed, and they're like, these are boring, they're tasteless, and they suck. And then they were like, I'm going to make my own. So they made their own. It was like effectively at 1/3 of the price, of about 25% more of a portion. And it was tasty and it lasted. And they're like, yeah, that's how you make the thing. And I was thinking of like a freeze dryer or something, but those cost like $4,000. And I was like, I'll do that. I buy a ton of veggies and stuff. I buy a bunch of stuff like here's buy one, get one pork loin. And I'm like, man, I would love to snickety snack on that. But yeah, I can't fit in a freeze dryer here, and they're huge. They cost a lot of energy. There's something, but it was something I was like, hey, I ain't got a job, but it'd be really freaking dope if I could sell the thing. Less sugar, less salt. Yeah, way more nutrient with less sugar and artificial garbage. Yeah, so I would use stuff that's naturally sweet, like bananas. So for all my protein shakes, I don't use any sugar at all. I use bland protein powder and like frozen bananas, turmeric, a little cinnamon, and like kind of that's the brunt of it, and it works so well. What I want to realize if I could afford one, do not have the space. Yeah, and the other thing is the power, because aren't they a little heavy on the power side as well? Oh, I just thought of something. I'm gonna need some water storage here now that we have housing here. Even selling my original food dehydrator as my air fryer has that function, but it's so much smaller. Yeah. Isn't it like a loaf of bread sized or something? Okay, so we haven't had more die off. That's good. How long until this is ready? Oh, it's already at 100. Okay, just keep working. That'd be great. What I want to do is I want to start walling stuff off. Can rotisserie spit a whole chicken in my ear? Holy cow! That's awesome. I didn't know they were like that capable. I got the hiccups. I'm so excited about it. That's genuinely pretty friggin' awesome. Nice. Yeah, how do I want to do? I never really looked at the air fryer. Not that I'm skeptical of the air fryer. Not cow John chicken. Mama had a chicken, mama had a cow. Dad was proud and he didn't care how. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Wah, 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 now. Wah, now, wah, wah, wah. Chicken. Wah, wah, wah. Okay. Cow and chicken. Oh, we got berries now. Get on some berries. Oh, this farm's ready for stuff. Can we flip over to here? Because this one's going to dehydrate and go away. I need you to prioritize on harvesting foist. Thank you. It also safer to dehydrate liquids in. That's awesome. No, that's awesome. Oh, right. What was I trying to say? So I always wanted a air fryer, but I was kind of afraid, like, man, I'll just be making potato chips all day long. I won't get anything done. This needs one more... Oh, nighttime. Air fryer's a fan on top. Original dehydrator's a fan on the bottom. Oh, okay. That makes more sense to me, considering hot air rises, right? That makes sense. Okay, so we're at 310 water. Not bad. They've freed up some folk. Those carrots are full. This is teeming with water. We're looking pretty good. All right, so what I want is 1, 2, 3. I have 2 workers available. Do that. We're going to start doing what I said. We're going to start preserving our resources. Thank you for that. Oh, yeah, man. Just talking like crazy. Had my friends over this morning. Their place was getting fumigated. And I'm like, just come on over. Bring the animals. Hang out. And all we did was just talk and talk and talk. It's just so good to catch up with them. Okay, that's good. Thank you. Okay. So... what I want... Good day, Kira. Hope you're doing well today. I kind of want to start sealing off some exits. What is the cost difference between a dam and a levee? Their apartment complex, without being gross, has been through a lot. So I'm just going to say, like, the very least I could do whenever they talk about it, I'm like, yeah, just come on over. Spend the day here, and they're like, all right. So they were over for like 3.5 hours. I'm like, do you need to stay the night? Like, do you want to leave the animals with me? Like, whatever. And they're like, nah, I'll be fine. This is their 7th fumigation in a year span. And it also sounds like a sewage line broke about a week ago. They're trying to get out of there, but they can't get out until the lease is up. It's just, everything is gross. It's terrible. Okay, so we are going to harvest these carrots as much as we can. We're sitting on 534 carrots, 300 water. All that stuff is stocked up, so we're looking pretty good. If I want to dehydrate, stock, etc. into discs, I'd not want to use my tinfoil every time. It's just the fan placements make it so I had to check it constantly. That makes sense. Kira, fumigating is using gas or spray or liquid in specific key areas for infestations to stop being an infestation. In this case, this is a roach infestation. So there's a lot of ways you could do fumigation. The most common one that I've seen is known as a bug bomb, where think of like a hand grenade that releases gas. And the thing is, you evacuate the people and the animals from a building, you tent off the building, and you effectively gas the building, ensuring that it gets every part of the building. Now, this is an apartment complex, so dudes go in with gas canisters, and they pretty much just like mark all the corners and the seams and everything, and it's a really involved process. Yeah. So my friend used the term fumigation, which usually means with gas of some sort. Now, the idea of it is it's not necessarily harmful for humans, but small animals, it could be a problem. And like I said, if they tent it off and do a whole thing, it's definitely bad for animals. But in this case, it was only a few hours, so I think it was just, we're going to go into everyone's apartment, we're going to check and make sure that all the key areas are cooked, and that's kind of in it. If it's just little liquid bursts in like corners and vents and stuff, I've seen that being not big of a deal. Either way, like I said to my friends, I'm like, just come on over. Let's not worry about it. Come on over. We'll hang out. Don't lick the walls or nothing, as I do, because the snozberries definitely taste like snozberries. Hi, Zenny. Did you enjoy that sprint from 5 feet over there? I hope you did. Okay, we are going to start the water preservation project. Now, I need to set up this to bring it in and lock it so no bad water comes in. I also need to seal this so the water actually sticks around a bunch. So what we're going to do is we're going to start working with the preservation side of things. I need a 2-high gate here to make sure Kakapupu Pipi water gets out as well. Because that's going to be a thing because the water source is up here and bad tides are going to be a thing. So we've got to attack this in a couple of ways. It's not going to look like it's making any progress off the jump. But I think we can make some good work out of this. This will also give us a way to get around. So let's see here. Landscaping. How much is this going to be? Not dam. Levee. Thank you. Actually, dam is correct. Otherwise, this is going to overflow and it's going to be bad. Snosberry wallpaper. You're welcome to it. It is not my idea. The snozzberries taste like snozzberries. Alright, Jimmy. How much have you been sniffing on that? All of it? And the secret wasn't snozzberries, it was wood glue. Nico was passed out. Nico's passed out cold from all the excitement. Zenny cannot... Yeah, I'm talking to you. You need to settle your pants. Hi. Did your stream break today, or did you start that late? I started that late. I had friends over. They were getting their place fumigated. So I was like, just come on over. I can skip a day or two to streams. That's not a problem. Then I did. And yeah, it was nice to have him over. That is the right height. So, something like this. The secret all along wasn't friendship. It was asbestos. What gets people high? It was wood glue. That's what I said. It's like playing a JRPG and you find out, oh, the bad guy was inside of us all along, and we beat them with the power of friendship and good times have, and that's not it. Dude, hit him with the ether. Which is funny because I think an ether in most RPGs, JRPGs especially, is like, that's how you increase your magic points. It's like, yeah, you'll be increasing some points, pretty sure. Yeah, like a Scooby-Doo villain, exactly. Old Man Withersby. Yeah, I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't the addictive qualities of wood glue. Old. Okay, I need you guys to come over here and hustle the muscle on this first. Then we can build a path and you can just do it that way. But alright, so that kind of seals it up a little bit this way. Oh, I forgot to build the gate out. Don't do that. Landscaping. Oh, I didn't buy the floodgate yet. Okay, I would like a tier 1 floodgate would be just incredible pants. Incredible pants. Blame it all on me, 'cause I've got incredible pants. But I always forget to wear my pants. Incredible. I don't know where this is good. Was it Baby Come Back? What is this song? Incredible pants. Yes, I want it to block the path. Yeah. Yep, that's exactly what I want. Well, it's not going to do as much as I want, but that's okay. This is for the event of Kakapupu Pipi water. So right now, this is going to be at 0.65, which I think is the same height as the dam, to at least save some water. But when the water comes in, it's going to slosh into here, and I don't want it to sit here. So I want to be able to have that control to push that out. This is already kind of controlled. I want to set the next thing over here. And we'll build up as we go, but my wood resources are nil. N-I-L-L, a nil. Yep, there's nothing to plant. Good on that. Okay. Everything's coming up Saramara. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Alright. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what's going on. Different map, different hard mode thing. So many messages. Sweet. Sarsaparilla. I'll get to you later. 2.4 days. Yeah, our carrots are never gonna last here. That's why I was like, abandon all hope and go here instead for all the carrots. For all the carrots. Now, I do want more science, but I don't have any lumber. One of those things, like, I'm not entirely sure what the right answer is, but that's half the fun, right? It's a quarter built? Quarter ready? Oh, oh, hold on. I gotta get a picture of the potato. Hold on. He looks so pathetic now. Hold on. Hold on. Let me... Oh, he's so cute. Hold on. There he is. Oh, look at him. He's so... This is Eddie. He's so tired now. He's been running around like an absolute spaz dumpster for the last hour while I've been trying to stream. And now it just... Hey. 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 You're cute. If no one's gonna remind you of that today, I'll do it. Okay. There's enough of that. I can't hold it. I need to find like a little cheap $5 tripod thing. I could just affix it to my chair and just points at the floor. Yeah. I love the color black. My bed sheets are black. My slippers are black. My towels are black. My shirts are black. My wallet is black. My keyboard is... Everything's black. So in the middle of the night, if it's like, yeah, you can see a cat, you can see movement. My answer is nope. I cannot. Nope. None of those are... That's a cool idea. I love the thought process. I don't know what JRPG you're playing. Apparently I'm obsessed with JRPGs right now. I don't know what kind of RPG you're playing, but that's not how any vision works for any human type. The color's the same, the fur is the same, the background is the same, and the lighting is the same. Do you know what I also can't read? White text on a white background. Why? Because bad vision types. I put all my skills into intelligence and charisma, and I put nothing else in anything else. You can tell how well that's paid off for me so far. Okay, we actually have some extra workers. Yay. Are there any trees nearby I could just go cannibalize? Kind of. Kind of and sort of. Oh, kind of. At the crossroads of kind of and sort of. Listen here, you. As technically correct as that might be. Listen here, you. Berries are such bad food, but it's resilient and I like it. Is this corrupt? Yeah. Keep moving. Keep it moving. They're gonna name... Yeah, they're gonna name it Ultra Dark or something. It's like, what color is this? Even more? Ah. You took my favorite color and made it slightly more metal. Get out of here. Yeah, we're at such, like, limited resources. I literally want to get these things blocked up before I do any more research. I don't think there's anything really to gain up here. That might be where we stick all the housing, but in this case, zip lines. Metal. Yeah, it's not gonna... So we survived that very easily, food-wise. Water was a problem. So that all being said, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do something like this. Our carrots aren't getting prepped fast enough anyway. But forget all the projects you knew. Nope. Yep. Thank goodness for the whole copy-paste thing. That is stupidly cool. Yeah, this whole tide reminds me of Creeper World so much. And now all this is gonna die. Yep. Go. It's watered, but it's contaminated. No, don't do it. Ah, all right. Well, I'm glad my intuition was correct to go somewhere else. This is all dead. This doesn't do anything. Wait, did this die? Now it did. Yeah, it's contaminated. Okay, so that doesn't work for me anymore. This doesn't work. I'll find the right button. You hang on. What song is that, Poyle? I can't place it right now. It sounds like a beautiful piece. I just don't know what it's from. Don't plant that. This is all dead. Dead, dead. Dies in a day. Blech. Yeah. Oh! So some of it makes it. Oh, I don't know that one. Let me just check that in my browser real quick so I have it for later. I can check it out later. Okay. Got it. Thank you. I see a row of cars and they're all painted black. That one? That's a song I know. I don't know any of the lyrics. Like, I know the song. If that's the one we're talking about, then that's the one I know. Da, na, 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 na. I barely know it either. Okay. So we have a longevity problem in terms of... What do I do? More lumber here or more food? If we go more lumber, I'm kind of giving up on that. This should be turned into food. What is the longest standing foodstuffs we have? I don't have enough science for the aquaphonics. Aquaphonics? Aquaponics? It's one of these words, I'm sure of it. Aquatic farmhouse. It's actually neither of these words. Yes. Okay. Aquaphonics is like hooked on phonics, right? Hooked on aquaphonics works for me. How far can you go? Almost all the way. I think I want you to start growing potatoes. I think we want potatoes. Potatoes take a long time to cook. As in, yeah, hooked on... I used to be aqua intolerant until hooked on hydroponics taught me syllables, consonants, and basic sentence structure with water. It just shows, like, it smash cuts to a kid splashing in a lake or something. Hooked on aquaphonics works for me. That's right, little Jimmy. Oh, I'm sorry, Steffi. I didn't turn my farms on. Oh, boy. You can probably shut off. Water! Yeah, now it shows up. One thing we could do that'll probably save us a bunch of time is if I could put 3 levees here to force this water down, we might be able to save these crops. Like, we save these trees barely. Barely. A duel. But right now it's a little bit of a waiting game while the rest of the forests mature. How far is this on? 2%? What? Oh, okay. That was just the first one I grabbed. I was like, shut up. 2%? Get out of here. I need more kits to become adults. More babies. Gosh, if I go to a job interview and they're like, can you spell baby for us? I'm like child? Like little youngling child baby? And they're like, you say that again? I'm like, no. Go away. I failed the interview? That's fine. That's probably okay. It happens, unfortunately. Good memories with the music, though. Well, I'm glad there's some goodness back there. Glad there's some goodness back there. Are we full of stuff? Yeah, I agree. So much lumber. At least 150 lumber. And not even, like, planks. Just straight lumber. Right? They can't harvest while they're floating. 17 construction lacks materials, buddy. You don't even know the half of it. That's all the stuff I put on the ground. So much I need. Any of this about ready? 50%? Ah, bites. All right, here. Let me zoom out for you. This conversation turned really quickly. Here's a song. Haven't heard that song in a while since my friend died. We're sorry for that. Hey, I can get free mackerel. I mean, I'm happy to hear that, but if you ever need to chat, hit me up. Be a buddy that listens. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be a little micromanagey, and we're playing on hard difficulty. Not that, like, I'm super... Yeah, no, Steffi, I get that 100%. It's not like I'm worried. It's just if we're going to do anything like in the other games that have been like, cool, damage control in the first 4 hours, damage control in the first 4 hours. Which also, if you didn't know, is the rest of the songs of that one sea shanty. Damage control in the first 4 hours, damage control in the first 4 hours, damage control in the first 4 hours, early in the morning. Dam up the thing with a fortification, dam up the thing with a fortification, dam up the thing with a fortification, early in the morning. Trees! True. Yes. No, I appreciate that. Thank you. Well, virtual hugs if you want them. Virtual hugs for everybody. Realistically, my moniker isn't so much like, dude, don't talk to John about sports. He gets really angry if anyone talks about sports. That's not my thing. It's like, if ever I meet someone new, I'm like, just yes or no, are hugs okay? And every time I meet someone, it's like a puppy. I want to give you a hug because I haven't seen you in a while. And then before we leave, I want to give you a hug because I don't know if I'm going to see you for a while, right? That's the whole jam. Which is like, that's my one hey, hugs okay? Hugs all right? What's up? No? All right. Nope, I'm not going to cry about it. I just want to make sure because I want to respect space. I'm all about consent, and I don't want to give you hugs if that also triggers bad feelings. But yeah. Nope, I get it. I definitely get the PTSD, ADDHD, LMNOP, I'm a little bit of every acronym it feels like. Hugs is good, hugs is good, hugs is great. It's like a momentary safe space, right? Like even for just a moment, it feels like a safe space. That's how I should, yeah, I should just be rolling around. I'm a mobile safe space. How you doing, you alright? Well, here's a hug. Go get him, Tiger. You know. Go get him, champ. There you go. Mobile safe space. Just go hang out at a bar. Hey, if anyone needs a mobile safe space, want to talk about how your ex did you wrong or whatever, why you lost your job last month, or I'll listen. Discount therapy. No, I'm not a therapist at all. Just kind of like a vibe that I like to carry around. Just like, yeah, I'm not going to judge you because you have no idea what kind of wacky crap I'm into. So me judging you would be really, really off base. Rude AF if I were to try such things. Nope, I want both of you paused. There you go. I think that's all the lumber we're going to get for a while now. I might have made a bad decision on this oak. But the second this oak is ready, super good. Finally managed to find some white mascara. They don't sell that in stores here at all, it seems. Had to order it online from the other side of the planet. I get that feeling as well. And I hope it performs well for you. Don't forget, it is you that makes the makeup look good, not the other way around. Whenever I've met new friends and acquaintances, or even like dates or whatever, and they're like, you got any preferences? I'm like, be yourself. We're going to a non-formal place, but if it's literally sweatpants and that's how you feel is the truest you, I want to meet the truest you. I don't want to meet your makeup. I appreciate, like, if you want to put effort into a thing, like, great, awesome, but that's not, you know, just whatever feels right. Do the that. So if it makes you feel good, do it. plan to try and paint my eyelashes in multiple... That sounds very complicated, but also, I hope that also pans out. I don't like eye stuff. I don't like eye things. That's why I have glasses and not contacts. But yeah, if it works for you, hot jams, I hope it does, yeah. No, absolutely good luck. Non-sarcastically, good luck. Okay, so we've got carrots for days. We're getting potatoes. It's taken me well over half a year to get comfortable with it. Yep. But when you get fully comfortable with it, you will be your truest, happiest self. Because you'll never have to be something you're not. And I really hope that day happens. No matter what that is for anybody. It could be anything. Whatever, be your truest, absolute self. Because you're the one that's got to look at yourself in the mirror, right? Some jerk says otherwise. Cool. I bet you any money they're not happy with their situation. They're just taking it out on you. Yeah, poof. There it is. It's all gone. This drought is 8 days worth. Cool. Get all the potatoes and the carrots we can. I don't have enough wood for more storage. Okay, where were we? A little bit of ADHD in my life. A little bit of autism by my side. A little bit of PSD is all I need. A little bit of anxiety is all I see. Did I get the song right? Mambo number 5. Better to be disliked for who you are than liked for who you are not. 100%. Well, decided to put my note into getting the mackerel, some noodles, and stir-fry mix of sorts. That sounds awesome. I did the song. Yay. I'm old, and like anything pop culture within the last 15 years, I just have no idea. I'm catching up to, what was it called? The Harlem Shake now? Yeah, I have no idea what that's about. It's people dancing. That's all I got. Yeah, that's all gonna die. This can be water. We didn't get nearly as much potatoes as I hoped, but we have some potatoes. DSM number 5? I think it's Mambo. I remember way back one of the days of Flash, somebody did a song called Combo number 5. And it was about Chinese food. Someone ordering combo number 5, and they went through like all the ingredient lists and everything. I thought that was pretty funny. I can't do anything without lumber. Yeah. We didn't stash as many potatoes as I would have hoped, but I can't afford more storage. Oh my gosh. It's time for a stretch. What time is... Okay, so in about an hour... what's going to happen is I'm going to take about that 10-minute break. I got to feed my cats. They eat at a particular time. Oh, my head. I gotta feed the cats. I probably need a snack. So yeah, like I said, this is probably going to be a shorter stream, even though I don't really want it to be, but... I don't need y'all running. We've got a fair amount of science. I think I might want to build into the bigger housing and start fortifying an island of some sort. Yep, there's all those crops dying. Okay. DSM-5 is the Diagnostic of Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders 5th. Oh. Oh, I had no idea. Okay. Then yes, that does make a lot more sense. Thank you for the contents. Contents? No, what am I looking for here? Not concept, not contents. What am I trying to say here? Oh, context. That's it. Thank you for the context. See? I told you. I'm running low on energy, even though, like, I didn't do anything really today. There's a Wombo number 3. It's about 3 drunk guys getting ready. Oh, I thought it was Wumbo for a second there. That also sounds very rowdy, yes. Okay. There's not a lot here to be had. But there's more to be had here than nothing. So I'm going to take advantage of that. Hi. Full boat, go. And there's literally nothing else for y'all to do, so... Come on, finish the build! Oh, if it's 80% like last time... Ah, it's worse this time. It's 85%. Wow. Dang it. Oh, we got 5 days, so... Actually, I did change my mind. Can I have priority on this? We have enough materials, assuming we can secure a log. Yep. Good day, Crank. Hope you're doing well today. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're doing swell, and I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're doing swell. 6 should be about what I need. Just hack all that to pieces. And we're going to stop that. That's a few more workers reserved. Don't need that right now. We could plant more, but we are... Oh, we're not full of carrots anymore. Never mind. Sorry. Very soon we're going to see a thing that says no more trees here. Did not sleep well. I think I might be coming down with something. Uh-oh. Well, I hope you are getting enough, not rest, but like hydration and nutrients and all that other kind of stuff. Got to keep the body in fighting spirit, yeah? Okay, so that was easy. Okay. And we're getting the rest of the lumber there. Hey, 45... Holy cow! That's incredible. Thank you very much for the support. Dang. Woohoo indeed. I always appreciate it. Do appreciate it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, woohoo indeed. Yeah. For real. Nope, always appreciate it. Yeah. It has to be, right? Because I stream 5 days a week. So... We're talking, what, 25, 26 somewhere? Might do a smoked mackerel version of the kibble. If, Steffi, if you add meat stuffs to it, how long does that last? What I'm gonna do is we're gonna do this. And we're gonna plant oaks. We're gonna save ourselves some real effort later, I think. Depends if it's dehydrated well. That's fair. Can I get priority on... Oh, I don't have planks. Dang it. Pemmican is dehydrated meat mixed with fat and can last many years. Yeah, that's true. I learned pemmican from RimWorld. This is without the fat. Fair enough. Yeah, I think we're pretty safe. If I can net this and this, I think we'll be pretty good. Carrots are still on a slow growth. That's awesome. I do want to start redoing our store. Yeah, everything comes down to lumber right now. And this is all done. Won't survive long. It'll be in a stomach before. Yeah. Yep. No, I get that 100%. I grew up with the idea that if you love somebody, you make sure they're very fat. And off the cuff, it sounds like a really negative statement. Like, why would you want somebody to be fat? That's not healthy. But it's like, you want to make sure someone is always full, right? Like, you don't want your loved ones to go hungry, right? That's kind of the vibe of it. My grandmother had a saying, keep everyone fat, happy, and fed. And it was all about food. So I get the idea of, like, yeah, is it shelf stable? Yeah, but it's not John stable. What does that mean? Well, John's going to be in here snickety snacking on it in like 5 minutes. So it's not John stable. Full, not fat. Correct. Oh yeah, I grew up from a culture where there's no real sense or logic in fat shaming. And not that we're all, like, bulbously gigantic or whatever anyway, but it's just like... another very common phrase is, I hope you have many fat babies. Fat's a sign of health. Fat, certainly fat versus malnourished. They mean fed, not fat by chance. Well, the phrase was fat, happy, and fed. That was my grandmother's phrase, but yeah, keeping people fed is also good. If you keep them fat, you know to keep them happy. That kind of a thing. We got an ad break here in a second, folks. Sounds like something a Wicked Witch would say. Sure it does, but that's how she showed love. Just make sure everyone's doing all right, happy, well-fed, that kind of a thing. But that was just, you know, a little turn of phrase on that. Anyway, everyone, make sure you get up and get some water, stretch, move around, wiggle your tails. That whole thing, yeah, it's important. Keep mobile. We're also starting to run low on these water reserves, which is freaking unfortunate. I need more storage. Not juicy babies, just fat babies. The sign of good health when a baby is... little chunky, pinchable cheeks fat baby. That's a little fat baby. Ooh, you little fat baby. That's that. We got berries, we got jelly babies. We got berries, we got carrots, we've got some potatoes lurking around, which I should just turn this into carrots again. But we're just still really low on lumber. How soon? 31%. In heck, man. Alright. We're getting there. It's a patience game, and I'm not good with being patient. I want this to be done top priority. This has to be done. I'm gonna pause all this for a hot second here. Okay. I want that planter done on the other side so we can get some action going on. And the water overtakes. And that's how we get forward motion. Fantastic. Oh, I don't have any lumber. No! I don't even have this stuff. I do think the smoked fish version sounds like an interesting extra flavor. Yeah, oh, it absolutely does. Absolutely it does. This 24% is killing me. 40%. I definitely should have done something smaller so I could have just kept the game going. But yeah, we are going to oak all this up. I think it's going to be a long time till I can come back and get to here. So something like that looks good. This costs time and electricity to make, yeah. Which kind of makes me wish I was synthetic as opposed to an organic. Because then electricity would be the only thing, maybe. That may be a high viscosity motor oil. And if I was made like Bender, you know, alcohol wouldn't go amiss. Why not? A little bit of extra zoom with the kaboom boom? Why not? Yeah, hi Zen. Oh, you want to come say hi? He wants to be pet, and he'll almost climb up my chair like he wants on my lap, but he won't jump up. And the second I pick him up, freaks out. Does not like to get picked up. Let's just sneak attack him. And it's like, oh, you got me. And I'm like, I got you, you little potato man. Who's my little potato man? Doing it as he potato can. He's my little potato man. Potato man. Potato man. Okay. I need some planks. PLANKZ planks. We're going to run for another hour. Then that ad break, during that ad break, I'm going to feed the cats. I had a little bit of a lunch after my friends departed, so I'm not really hungry. But I will need to feed the cats. That won't take super long. No available workers. What? Sorry about that. Did we get the planks we needed? Man. We just did this! I need the thing, the water to build the... Damn it. I can't finish a single project in this place. Literally have two I'm not gonna have enough water, I don't think. This might be it already. Oh, I don't want it to be the end. We have 3 days. We're good on food. No more food. Do we have 4 builders? Okay, so there's that. I need another pump. Sure, I don't care how it looks. Yeah, you're not wrong. I should have called this redwood difficulty. I do need more water. Okay. Don't worry about this. This was a pie-in-the-sky project anyway. If we lose, we're just gonna play the same map again. I don't get discouraged easily, and I would like to win. I'm not aggressively a winner. Like if I don't win, no one wins. Like it's not like that. It's just I'd like to beat the game. Yeah, we've got enough lumber. Y'all are doing that. Is this getting built? Okay, awesome. We are planting the seeds of future generations. Now, that's fine. This is going to look like this. And then we're going to do the same thing. If I can get some water action in here somehow, huzzah. I don't know how, but huzzah. And maybe oak was, again, a really bad choice. We're going to do something like pine in the middle. Yeah. Did I get it all? Boop. Okay. That is just gonna devour all the water. Perfect. I'm short a worker. Hooray. I should record the audio of the beavers. I bet they're saying, I'm tired. I want a sandwich or something, but it's all this whatever beaver speak, so I'll just remix it. I don't know. This is how my brain works all the time. If I had the tools and the knowledge on how to do a thing, this is what that's all I would do, just beaver remix. Okay, looks like we are not at all close to another tree harvest. This is making me thoroughly sad. Sad's not the right word, but I don't think I'm getting as much done as I could. It's another drought. Good. It's not bad water season yet. I don't know how we're going to deal with bad water other than just deal with it, really. We can't let folks go back and forth. I was hoping we'd be at a point where we'd have enough resources to build up a housing district somewhere. All the food, all the housing, all the stuff goes up there. We come down here, we work the crops, we work the fields, we work the trees, we get more water, but everything's up there. Kind of a vibe, right? I actually have enough science for stuff, for more housing, the better housing, but guess what I don't have? Lumber. Lumber. How soon now? 50%? Alright. There it is. The D route. Yep. So we've got a 10-day drought, but this should be fine. Where are you going? Okay, dude just vamoose, so that's neat. Oh, there you go. Yeah, 15 days, yeah. I got those trees specifically for their drought resistance. Is there any other? There's this. Problem is that doesn't really border on anything that I could work with. Yeah. Any other really nice areas? This one's not bad. This looks like bad caca poo poo pee pee water, though. Or at least some of it does. Caca poo poo pee pee, caca poo poo. Normal. Okay, I'm fine with what we've got. Don't be greedy, John. I know, but I want to be the greedy. We have 9 days. I just thought of something. How long does birch take? Huh. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Go. Go, man, go. You've got literally a day. Because it's probably going to take that long for us to harvest the trees. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Headved, yeah. Yeah? Yeah. This is what I should have done. What up, birches? Not much, fella. I don't have enough for another station, do I? I would literally paste another forester. You have reach? You do have reach. You super have reach. Get at it. I would paste another forester if I had the materials for it. So the idea is this takes 7 days to cook. I'm gonna assume another half a day planting tomorrow. Then a full 7 days of growth, and then half a day of harvest and scoot. I'm assuming the trees die if they have too much water. I don't know how too much of a thing works in this. I'll find out. Smart, smart, smart. I mean, they're not doing anything. I have 7 free workers. Nothing else is really getting done. We're good on berries. You've got nothing to do. Yeah, I don't honestly know what happens if you plant a bunch of trees and there's just an overwhelming amount of water about it. We're just going to cancel that. And until I'm ready, that can get offed. There's no point in having my farmers do work if I can't use the resources anyway. They're literally just going to keep planting the crops, and then the crops are just going to die on the vine. Wrong faction, but good idea. Yep. I was honestly going to go into this, aquaponics, and play some spatterdock. But the problem is, I already have potatoes, but I don't have the grill to use it. I don't have storage. I'm missing, like, a bunch of lumber before I can really confidently get into that. I think. Okay, 1, 2, 3. You guys are too far. Okay, so we'll have... that can get paused. We'll have a hot minute. Did I trap a beaver down there in the pines? Did I? No? He's working. No, I think we're good. Did I trap a beaver somewhere? Cool, sorry. Oh, no worries. Wasn't sure. Alright, so now we have... whatever. Well, we'll get some lumber out of it. That's the crux of the conversation, right? I'm not going to bother planting more because we're not going to be able to get it all anyway. You can stop. I've already stopped you. That's going. Okay, soon we'll have something that resembles some damage control. Once we get this built and this built, we'll be able to trap water for longer. I'll be able to just run the pumps until this layer is tapped. That's kind of the hope and the dream and the vibe of the whole thing. Hope and the dream and the vibe of the whole thing. Yeah. You can tell how my brain's working, right? Hardly at all. I just don't have anything I can build for folks to do. That looks like that's it. So that can get paused. Cool. What I should do is I should save up a little bit for some forestry stuff. Next time we have a drought, slap down 2 foresters here. Just go absolutely insane on the whole thing, right? Let's go like that. Perfect. The paths don't get washed away. The paths are more of a logistical marking than actual paths. The paths don't give any more movement speed or anything, so it's just very much a logistical mark than anything else. 4 more days and nothing to do. I know, Nico. 4 more days and nothing to do. I swear to goodness, you both are taking shifts. No, Zenny was just super loud and running around like 20 minutes ago, and now he's passed out on the floor like somebody put black paint and went splat on a canvas. And now you're here. And now that Zenny's sleeping, and you're here giving me the business about things. Looks like I caught someone when they were listening to listing all the free foods. Yup. Alright, good chat, my man. Good chat, my doge. There was a game called Rise of Nations Heroes, I think. What was the, like, industrial age version of Rise of Nations? I can't think of it now. But there was a hero called the Doge, and I didn't realize that was an Italian governor, and I'm like, okay. My old cat, Jax, I used to call him the Doge. Because he was a very heavy set. No, not Anno. I'll have to look it up. What did the beaver say when he saw his house on fire? Hot damn! Okay, you can say, that's perfect. Dodge Viper the hero? Was that his name? Hold on. Rise of Nations games. There was a Rise of Magic? Rise of Nations Extended. It was very much Rise of Nations-esque, but it was a different... I'm trying to think of what it was. Conquer the World, Wonders, Multiplayer, Development, Release. Gosh, now I can't think of it. It had... No, not Empire Earth. It had the Vinci, V-I-N-C-I, like Leonardo da Vinci. Yeah, it was almost a one-to-one copy of Rise of Nations, but it was the Vinci, which were the Clockwork Men, Industrial Punk, Rise of Legends. That was it. Thank you. Yeah, that was the one. Yep, that's what I was thinking of. And it was the, there's a hero, quote-unquote hero, called the Doge, and I used to call my old cat Jax the Doge, because he was a heavy-set guy, and every time he would talk, Vinci. Yeah. What are we doing here? Welcome, Bernie Bear. We are playing hard mode on a map called 1,000 Islands. And I'm trying some different... Ooh, go. Is it not? Yeah, go. Go! You're not... Oh, I didn't set it to cut. Thank goodness I paused the game. I forgot to set it to cut again. Go. Nom. This is, yeah, I'm trying out some different ideas on this map. My first idea is to not lose. Very excited about that one. We have a whole day to pick. That's awesome. I could have planted more. But we're going to get some stuff, and I'm happy with some stuff. What I need to do is save, like I said, a reserve of stuff, so that way when the water comes through and leaves again, we can go absolutely crazy pants on the whole thing. See here. Pause. Oh, hello? Oh, did I pause the path? That's dumb. The path should not be pausable, in my opinion. What do I know about stuff? Having a bit of a wood shortage, otherwise... Why would anyone play? Yes. Yes, I am. Well, the other thing is... Da Vinci? Okay, I'll watch that later. Thank you. Thank you for that. Our drought period is about 8-9 days, which is perfect for me to get in, drop a bunch of birch, get out. I don't know what happens to trees if they're waterlogged. I don't know if it's just like, oh, well, this tree's dead. It got too much water. Or how that works. So we gonna find out. I'll find out. Yeah, well, we're not going to cut all this anyway. The water's going to arrive. Yeah, the water's 100%... Oh, they die? Yeah, I kind of figured. The mangrove would be pretty choice for like this, but I do want to save that for aquaponics. Dead birch will only give you 1 log. Birch only gives 1 log, so that's perfect. There's arguably no loss. Huzzah and hurrah. Okay. This gets unpaused, paused, unpaused, unpaused, and unpaused. Cool. So you might be able to preserve some of this stuff. But yeah, that's actually perfect with no loss whatsoever if we can still harvest it. Unless it's flooded. Dies in 14 days? Oh, okay. Can we still harvest it, though? That's my question. Oh, you can. Okay. That's brilliant, then. Next time, I'll just plant tons of birch and call it a day. That's perfect. Well, fully grown dead birch. Oh, yes. Yes. I think you'll get nothing. You'll just get the stump like this. That's absolutely super dope. Yeah, that works out so good. And beavers are picky and refuse wet wood. That doesn't make sense. It's gonna turn wet either way. What? 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 Ooh, that's not what I... Well, okay, that is what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do. Please finish. Chomp, 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 chomp. But that's great. I could deploy a literal string of birch. Just a crazy amount of birch. And then, yeah, get to it in 14 days? Yeah, we can get to it in 14 days. Easily. Now, this stuff won't grow anymore. Oh, it's at 99%. No! Do I need to get you high? I think I need to give him some kitty weed later. So he gets really, really ramped up and then just absolutely crashes tonight. I do not know what to do with you, my friend. I don't know. I don't know. That's the problem. I'll get a 3-day warning when whatever else occurs, but oh. Ooh. I had that pause for too long. That was a problem. I won't actually know how long the flood is. How long until this oak? 60%? Should not have placed oak here. Oak here I'm fine with. This is going to take me a fortnight to get over there. I did a kitty cam before. Denny, come here. You on camera? And he sprinted out of the room. Okay, we'll try later if he chills the F. But I don't think he's going to chill the F or the A or the G or literally any other letter in the dictionary. The A to the F or the R to the G or any other letter in the dictionary. Rapping like it's the 80s. What happened here? Buildings are connected. No! I destroyed the bridge on accident! No! 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 Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! For real? You build that? Yeah. Nope. We're short a plank. Oh no! No, this can't go down there. No! Damn it! Okay. There. There's your fix. This. On hardwood mode, freshwater season lasts anywhere from 5 to 8 or 9 days. Okay. I should have deleted that storage a long time ago anyway because we were so low on lumber. Okay, can I have this done by somebody? Yes. Okay, cool. That's 1/4 of the program done. 1/4 of the project. So now, same thing over here. This is literally going to be dam. And then a 1-tiered thingamadang. Cool. Neat. 6 days for this cycle, yeah. It is impossible to get any real amount of lumber. Do those red veins or cracks or whatever they do something? They do. This is Kakapupu water. Where Kakapupu water persists, it seeps into the ground. This is known as corruption. Any plants that are on corruption die. It doesn't matter how well they are watered by clean water, they simply die. So this part of the island, you might notice I'm not doing anything with, because when we have a drought and the water returns, the water comes and floods this way first before the main current pushes it back. So this whole chunk just died like 3 times, and I was like, okay, you know what? We're done with whatever that was. We're done with all that. I want to do something like this. I have enough planks for 1. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to get the same information and then just birch it up like crazy. The birch has actually lasted this water period, funnily enough. Beavers that swim the water get DC level superpowers. They get Calendar Man and Condiment Man and not great levels of powers. Yeah, yep. Not impressive. And Joker Beaver. Do I look like the kind of a guy that's got a plan? Do I look like the kind of a guy that's got a plan? Yep, that. All of that. Alright. Man Beaver. The man with the strength of a beaver. So stupid. Okay. Good stuff. Okay, we want all this and all this. Yeah, just go absolutely crazy pants. Not right now, there's nothing to do, but go absolutely crazy pants. Jack Nicholson was the best Joker, by the way, can't change my mind. I really liked Mark Hamill. But yes, Jack Nicholson, I'll agree with you, best Joker. Now, why is this dehydrated? Oh. Ah, so because I stopped the water flow from going down and pushing this out, now this contaminated water is more persistent. So most of this is just going to die. Yeah, most of this has become unuseful. Unuseful? Sure. Whatever. Just keeping track at home. I'm certainly not. Can you even be reached? Yeah, that's what I thought. I guess I don't know that actor enough to comment. Which is also fine. Hamill did such a good job with the cartoon. Yeah, exactly. The cartoon is probably where I'll throw my most of the argument into that. Yeah. Really good job. Dude has such range. When I watched regular show, that was an old cartoon. Now, I guess. Older cartoon or whatever. But he played Skips in the cartoon of regular show. That was pretty good. Okay. So now what I'm hoping is happening is this just sticks around for a lot longer, right? Was Skips German? Okay, this did stick around a little longer, but not as much, because we still have other points of ingress, so to speak. Oh, hold on. 1, 2, close. 3, close. That good? Okay. Oh, Gronk is a German content creator, local YouTuber who voiced the Lego Batman Joker. Oh, okay. We have 7 days. We actually might not make it now. That sucks. The last one was 9 days, which was perfect. I was able to get the planting in and the harvest. Now my only hope is we'll do the planting, and what'll happen is hopefully actually drought resistance. I wish it said it's hydration resistance. I guess it would be flooding tolerance, because I wonder if I should put different trees here. You know what? I'll just take the birch. I'll take the birch. We'll get it all planted, and hopefully next drought... What a weird statement. Hopefully next drought I'll be able to get a delicious tree harvest. Weeps sadly into false small violin. Oh no. How's this coming along, lads? Is this oak gonna be ready than the primary oak I placed like 2 cycles before? Kind of. Maybe. We'll see. My gaming stratagem is kinda maybe we'll see. That's the whole stratagem right there. Does kinda and maybe we'll see. Okay, after this project gets done, and hopefully we have a bit more water when there's water, that'll hopefully take away some of the need for me to have to build out more water storage verbatim. Now, as we've already discussed, having water in barrels is way more dense than having water on the ground. Also, it prevents evaporation, so it's just way smarter if we can afford the infrastructure, place this stuff, build it up, have the reserve. But we're not quite there yet. I didn't have any materials ready for the build 2 more foresters and just go absolute crazy pants. I didn't have enough for that either. Heavy water. That's rad. I get it. Radioactive jokes. I get it. That's Fry from Futurama. I am Ranger Park, the park ranger. I get it. No, that's deuterium. Also fair. Oh man, I still go back and watch Futurama every once in a while. Just some one-liners in there that are just chef's kiss amazing. Just super, super good. Oh, let's see here. Okay, awesome. And tritium. And fair. It gets dark too early still. Excuse me. Yeah, unfortunately, this stage of the game is kind of just a waiting stage, which I don't mind. I'm very confident, like, maybe some folks take a gander like, this is boring, you're just waiting, hurry up, and it's like, yeah, but if I push too hard now on something, and I don't have the resources to complete it, I could be in a much more dangerous position, so I don't mind waiting. I like this game. Even on hard mode, this feels really, really chill. To shreds, you say? Oh, one thing. Was his apartment rent controlled? That's the only response to that. My, to shreds, you say. This is King Abu Daba from the 3,000-year-old dynasty. He's teriyaki flavored. Yeah, there's just so many good one-liners in there. So, our water resilience is better than I was hoping, so that's good. We got all this stuff planted. I don't have money for another forester, or I would do so. Food is regular and consistent. That's good. I think water disappears faster the more stuff grows near it. That's absolutely true. Yeah, I haven't seen... Like, there's not really a good way to measure water except from that barometer or whatever that is that I'm refusing to pay research points for. But, like, I think this is the right amount of taxation for this. I know we're not tapping near the amount of hydration for this. I'd love to get some more water in here so I could use the rest of the forest, but yeah. Yeah. Coming along. Yeah, these droughts really aren't all that difficult. Oh, gosh. Shut up and take my money. Yep, that's a good one. One of my favorites is fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it. Fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it. That's another one of my favorites, yeah. Stuff. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. A lot of good Zap Brannigan quotes that go on space cruises. Yeah. Sir, I have to warn you. There's an emergency. Yeah? Well, come back when it's a catastrophe. Oh, hell. That's just so good. Okay, we still have 250 water. Awesome. Our food budget really didn't change, which is excellent. Yeah. So we have been hitting this thirsty style for 7 days. Yeah, I was really hoping for a 9-day drought. Yeah, it's an emergency, sir. Come back when it's a catastrophe. The entire ship is rocked by explosion. Oh, very well. Yeah. Little bits like that. That's my kind of favorite comedy. I don't like to punch down. I don't like to insult somebody. I don't... No. It's just like situational comedy is just... Frickin' tickles my ribcage something fierce. Why didn't I unpause you? Oh, the fool I've been. That's a bunch of resource we just wee-weed away. Sure. Oh yeah, because he's an absolute ding-dong. 100%. Pop these on just in case some of this birch gets ready anyway, but it's not supposed to be ready for another day. The drought was too short. I'm genuinely angry. Not really. Genuinely angry the drought wasn't long enough. Oh, okay. Cool. So, yeah. That works about as I'd expect it to. Yeah, alright. Yep, if we could replant those bushes. Favorite tidbit for Futurama is that Leela's voiced by... Yeah. Yep. Did you see that one episode where it's, like, literally a recreation of the whole... thing? She wants to find a Cyclops because she's convinced she's an alien. And they go to they go to the internet, quote-unquote. And they introduce Fry to video games, and Leela meets that Cyclops. And they go back to Cyclopotopia, or whatever, the homeworld of the Cyclops guy. He's like, we're the last Cyclops, but we don't have to be. And then it's the whole Al Bundy and, yeah, Peggy Bundy thing. Ha, Al, I did my hair the way you like. Who are these people? Or whatever, yeah. That whole thing. I don't remember the episode number specifically, but that was like the bare idea of it. Yeah. Shiz was funny. Not 100% ding dong. In the army episode, he gets weird and confusing emotions about one of the recruits, who's of course Leela, and he just rolls with it. I guess I'd still call him a ding dong because he's got a lot of preconceived notions that, you know, Death by Snoo Stew is always funny. Kif will be mated by the beautiful women, and then the heavy women, and then the petite women, and then the beautiful women again. And then Kif is just crying. And then, of course, it's the smash cut in between the episode and the commercial, where it's like, death by Snoo Snoo! And then it goes to Zap Brannigan, Fry, and Kif, and they're frowning, and then smiling, and then frowning, and then smiling, and then frowning, and it's like... I never thought I'd be destroyed by Snoo Snoo. I mean, I'd always hoped, but... yeah, some of the stuff doesn't translate. Some of the stuff doesn't translate, but there's still just enough good one-liner situational jokes. Never thought I'd be killed by Snoo Snoo. I always hoped. Yeah, this whole area's Uncharted. It's not Uncharted. You just lost the chart. Oh boy. Let's see what this restaurant can do. How did it go? It handles like a... It feels like a bistro, but handles like a fast food chain or something, or... So, all the things. All the things. Just so good. Which is weird, because, like, I still reference Futurama, like, as we're discussing it, but it's like, there's still times when it's like, if someone's like, I need something new to watch, I'm like, yeah, that was it. It was something like that. Built like a bistro, but handles like a steakhouse. That sounds about right. But it'll still be times, like, I have conversations with people, and they're like, I've run out of anime to watch. Or my favorite anime's in, whatever, production, or whatever, I don't know what the words are. Could you recommend something? I'm like, I can. It's Futurama. And the comedy's not, like, up to 2026 standards or whatever, but there's a lot of good little nuggets in there that make it a real chuckle fest. Real chuckle funny. Alright. Will they continue to grow when water recedes? This will continue to grow because of this pool here. This, do you mean? I'm hoping that's what happens. I hope we get another drought. This stuff gets this water pool again, and then we're on the thing. On hiatus? Yeah, I guess. It could also be that an anime just isn't funded, though, right? Like, oh, we... No! That's not what I wanted to see! Damn it! Well, this is gonna get confusing and weird and weirdly confusing. All my stuff's gonna die. That means all this oak I planted isn't going to be ready. Okay. It's fine. Not even a little angry. Yeah, none of this... Oh, okay. This might be a reset if we don't get too far. Yeah, this might be GG, for real. But I don't... Like I said, I'm not one who carries pride too heavily in my Maslow's hierarchy of needs, so... You lost. I did. I know what I should be doing differently, that's for sure. So once this gets all jammed up, we'll just lower the floodgates and let all this pass. That'll flush out the bad juju a lot faster. At least that's the hope. Maybe I should have walled it off like this and had much less ambitious dreams, but I looked at this and I was like, this distance feels like this anyway. Alright, Kira, sleep well. Have a good evening. Thank you for hanging out. Stay hydrated, even when you're sleeping. That's an order. Something. I'm not sure. I do need more water. Oh, man. Sheepy. I should have gotten me a caffeinergy sauce, and I didn't. Should have. But I didn't. Oh, good. I'm glad you both connected on some Terraria. Excellent. This bad tide is gonna literally destroy all my stuff. This can just pause. Yep, that bites. We'll have to see how long the whole thing is. Oh, we have some grown over here. I got a day. Okay. Maybe we can snickety snack on some of that? Nope. Yep. That. That. Can I get some of this? I don't... Do we have full haulers? We do. Okay. Well, we might not be able to do it because it's going to take a day for them to get out here to build it, a day for the builders to come out and do the thing. Actually, not as long as I thought. Not as long as I thought. Hold on. How did that happen? Oh, I see. I get it. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Get it. I get it. I get it. Okay, try that. Like, if we get a couple of trees chopped, these are 8 a pop. In a second here, I'm going to shut this off because we don't want to deal with bad tide. Still at 20-hour work days. Let's go to 22 for one day, and then I'll switch it back to 16. It's just, honestly, if I can get a bunch of this lumber done. And I just realized I don't have any lumber storage. Yikes. The timing on this is a little on the tight side. Who would have thought? Okay, keep at it. That got built. Lumber, thanks. You guys don't want to work? Oh, you're both full already. Okay, we're just gonna have to pause it. Pause it and haul it. I'm not entirely sure how contamination works other than you get the bad water sauce, you're contaminated. Contamination means you don't feel good. And then without recovery, that gets interesting. So this is a 12-day. Yikes. Okay, so that's been paused. This will have to be just paused. We're kind of done with this whole rolling around thing. So I'm hoping everyone just gets to their homes. Where are you going? Oh, no, you're not doing that. Hi. I'm gonna do that. Yep. Oh, you don't care. Oh, good to know. You really want it. I should have just destroyed it, probably. But maybe we're fine with that little bit of contamination. Okay. Just trying to keep a really stern eyes to what's going on here. Yep, all the gross. Okay, so now we're gonna do this. Okay. Alright. Yep, you can cross like one more time. Yep, stuff's not connected. We're not building anything. We pumped all the water we can pump. There's nothing else to build. One or two of these guys dashing in between, I'm not super worried about. I just want to make sure we don't have everyone trying to go through. These resources are no longer connected. And dies in 14 days. But there's the corruption. Oh, that sucks so bad. Oof. There's still some water to be had. Not really much. So we're going to go ahead and do what I said. Turn that back to 16. And you're done. You're done. The pumps will eventually just stop. And there'll be nothing else for us to do. Now, also, you might have noticed our carrot count dropped to, like, nothing. Because we've separated out the storage. Food doesn't go bad as long as it's been picked and stored. So that's why storage is so critical to get us started. And that can pause. Okay, there's nothing to do for 11 days. So I'm going to get up and stretch. Oh. What have we got? Feed the cats, then I got like one more hour. And that'll still be 3.5 hours straight. Might be pretty alright with that. Brr, 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 brr. Quick messages. Oh my goodness. Ah, I should not have Discord open. Oh my gosh. I'll check all that later. I like having Discord open. I get too distracted by it. Every stream is cool when John's the main host. Aw, what a sweetie. Thanks, friend. It's a nice nail polish color, I'll give you that, but it's a bit much. We're eating through, it's not, how many days have we already gone? 3 days? We're eating 150 carrots every 3 days. We might be hosed on food. We'll see. It's the food I'm worried about, not the water. I have prettier nail polish than that? I believe it. Nervous. This is kind of the thing that, you know, is kind of fun about the whole survival building thing is I don't know if we're going to win. I don't know if we're going to lose. I think it's going to be really tight, though. Okay, most of the oak survived. That's fine. All this oak died. Oh, no. Plans of mice and men, am I right? So, oak is for the long game. Birch is for the short. I should have stuck with pine. Pine was my go-to for a while. For a while. Yeah, I'll rip all the oak. Chestnut trees, not bad if I had grills going on. We're not even going to use maple, and if you're going to go 28 days for 6 wood, you might as well just do oak. Yeah, I should have stuck with pine. Pine would have guaranteed a two full harvests here. Would have guaranteed 2 full harvests here, and at least, what's the time on this? At a minimum, a full harvest there, yeah. Yep. My eyes were bigger than my stomach. As the phrase might go. Oh gosh. The reflective parts on top, I know are probably like oil, right? But it kind of looks like electricity as the game is on fast. You can set it to 30 speed. 30x speed. Here, I'll demonstrate it because the game doesn't really care about it. Doesn't mark. So this is the development menu. It is Alt-Shift-Z. And in here is speed 99. Oh, I put it at the top, didn't I? Speed 30. It kind of crackles like lightning a little bit, doesn't it? I think it kind of crackles like lightning at that speed. Okay, back to where we were. The only way I know about that menu is somebody messaged it. I think it was Green Danger Noodle mentioned it. And then, like, at the very end of the last thing, he's cheating! Kind of. But the game doesn't even care. Like, it doesn't denote and say, you're a bad, filthy cheater, man. You're doing a bad thing, and you should feel bad about it. I don't feel bad about it. I'm gonna steal the speed, which we're gonna install mods to do anyway. Mob, John is cheating. They're saying, oh yeah. So our last go was I was waiting on the rocket, and I was just waiting for it to get built. So I chucked it on 30x, and it still felt like it took 100 years. Okay, so we are out of food. So this is why I destroyed the road and not the bridge. Now, we're gonna go get some food, which means we're gonna have more gross beavers. Yep, get that out of there. Get that out of there. And this is gonna be prioritized. Requires haulers to function. Do we not have haulers? Oh. No, don't plant stuff, Ding Dong. Just get the food. You definitely need haulers in order for this function to work? Really? I can't just say this? Well, that cheeses that all up terribly. What if I do this? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Do that instead? Okay. Maybe that'll work better or something. Okay, good. We're gonna have a couple more contaminated beavers, which is not great, but I'd rather have 5 contaminated beavers than 13 dead ones. Okay, we'll wait till it is right now. Here's this. Yeah, I've made some pretty... No! Stop going in between the things! Okay. Stop going in between the things. Yeah. Shorter wood growth rate would have been smart. Smart. Yeah. This did not work out in my favor, but that's okay. I did say it was going to be a different animal when we went to hard mode, right? And a non-beginner friendly map. The first 2 we played were beginner friendly, so I could get a feel for both faction. I still think I like the folk tale better. But mangrove trees would have been great. Mangrove? Whatever. Groovy trees. Groovy trees would have been great. On 3 more days. I want to get to the other end of this because very soon we're going to have our ad break. Like I said, I'm going to bounce off for 5-ish, feed the cats. Come right back, get more water and all that. So we have 5 unwell and 1 straight up contaminated beaver. The unfortunate thing is I don't really have a way to handle that. What I need is the elixir. Ether? Whatever? Extract. It's an E word, I'm sure. You just don't work at all now. You're unwell. It's fine for now, but it will get sick in a few days. Yep. We're gonna have works at. Oh yeah, that's cool. We're gonna be very short on population pretty soon here. Not great. But our water held out. That's good. So, what's the next big project? Finish this off. Oh, speaking of finishing it off. Yep, let that flow. This isn't built anyway. I want to start bunkering up. And I think up here is going to be the place. So, housing and storage goes somewhere. Doesn't really super matter where. We could also block this off to hold more water in this area. That still is a lot of lumber I don't really have. We do have some science, though. And I want this. Yep. For storage, I can't afford any of this stuff. I don't have gears. Yeah. Yep. Man. It's a different game entirely now that we're playing it on hard, for sure. So much bad water. Yeah. What's the plan? What's the first thing we tackle? Farming. Yep. Farming and tree planting? Yeah, I think that's probably the first stage. Even with the badness, this music is still really good. Like, just, man. Got that ad break in a minute. I'm going to go take care of my cats right now then. So I'm going to go ahead and save Hardwood Hamlet. I'll also do a save S04E01 for a screensaver project. There we go. Okay, I'm going to leave this on speed 1. so I can go take care of the cats. I'm going to be back in just a few minutes. Just got to get them fed real quick. So here's this, here's that, and I will BRB. Ooh, I'm back. Cats are being fed. Got all of Nico's medication done this morning. That was easy. It's not an every time thing. Yeah, thank you. Not an every time thing. He's got 2 meds right now, and they alternate. So sometimes when I take like, hey, I'm gonna be back in like 5 minutes. Like me eating an apple does not take 5 minutes. Me feeding my cat and the meds. That's what. Ooh, that's a zinger of a humdinger. But yep, got it done. Thank you for the welcome back. That all plugged in. Look at that, done even before the ad break finished. Ba-dum-bum. Okay. Now, can we get on the other side of this thing? Please? Gosh, once you have it on 30x speed, 3x seems really painful. Oh, look at how gross this looks. Yeah. Okay. The clean sweeps through. I probably should do another one of these so the flow is a little faster, but for right, yeah, it was correct. We're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to skip another entire day just for the yuck to get out. Which is fine. Again, water is good. We can easily do about 10 days as is. So that gets built, please. I still can't let everyone work. Yeah, it's going to take a full day for all this crap to just get out. Yeah, I need another floodgate for sure. Part of me kind of wants to just blow 2 or 3 of these up, but I don't have the replacement lumber anyway. Okay, I'm satisfied with where we're at. Please get to it. Please get to it. Please get to it. Now, what can we salvage? Over here, nothing, really. We're gonna try it anyway, though. Isn't connected. Sure. Aha. Aha. Ha. Okay. Enough of that. That goes away. All this is dead. Fun. Fun. How many workers do I have? None. I have 7 adults. Okay. First of all. Okay. Where are all the adults? Oh, I know where. Yeah, I'm still missing 5. Missing... Oh my gosh, I'm nickel and diming again. Come on. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I count 4, 5 at headquarters. You better be getting lumber. Yes, awesome. I have 2 workers available. Okay, hold on. That, please. Okay. Ooh, a little bit of a die-off, and... Yep. Oh, because I have 6 that are contaminated. That's why. I have 6 beavers that literally can't work. And they're gonna bite it, and that sucks. But it did not take long for that to all... Yep, there's that. Nice and closed. Just full up. If it's gonna spill over, let it spill over the dams. Which I don't think it even will. Yeah, it will. Yeah. Oh, maybe. I gotta get a bit more of this all blocked up, but that's okay. I don't want oak here anymore. So how do we do this? This? Okay. Cool. What happens is if you don't do this, the planting squad takes a while to cut it up and put it back down. I think it wastes energy. That's my assumption. Let's go ahead and get pine again. I think pine is a much safer bet than oak. I don't think birch is where I want to be. Yeah, see how that's still there? Not gonna worry about it. Okay. Extra worker. Hot diggity dang. I think I just don't want to build anything here. Maybe stuff over here is fine, but this all got waste. This all wasted out. Not interested. Thank you. Not interested. You. Not interested. Thank you. Okay. So this should be housing and storage or whatever. This could be our housing and storage. As long as we don't do anything else with this area. As deceptive as it looks, and it looks really good. Okay, we got 92 lumber. I don't have any more available workers. We'll work on rebuilding more storage and everything in a second once I get more stuff stashed. Because we'll have the farms plant, which they're doing now. And then we're going to just start building up. So let's start with that. I was going to do up here. But if we're just saying housing and stuff, and that's going to be our whole MO, I think that's fine. So, how you doing? That's 36 and 36 or whatever. Yep. Okay. So that's 918. I can remove all these other little houses. Yeah, that's the plan. Build it up. Build the whole thing straight up. Gosh, if you thought my housing project was dense before, this is going to be just silly. Yeah, for the rest of today's stream, I think we'll go about an hour. And then that'll be good. That'll be a good duration. I'll feel like it was of good merit that we streamed. I really wanted to get some streaming in today. Yeah, about another hour we'll find somebody to raid and we'll call it there. I have a bunch of stuff I need to take care of, and then tomorrow's going to be a very, very full day. Still planning on streaming tomorrow. Yes, I am. But that might also be another short one. Like 6-ish, 8-ish. Not 8-ish. 6-ish, 7-ish hours more than 8. Something like that. So, what I would like now is more water. This goes away. That doesn't do me any good. We're good on lumber right now. That can get paused. That's still happening. Good. Okay. 5 already? Wow, time flies. And it took me an entire day to regenerate all the stuff I lost. These can go. Short 6-hour stream. Is it? I mean, is that short? I mean, when I originally, lost my job and I was like, I really want like this to be like my thing, where maybe I sell my everything and I buy an RV, and like I stream. Oh, where are we streaming today? Oh, Chicago, Illinois. Where are we streaming? Somewhere in Michigan. I don't know Michigan very well. Somewhere in Michigan. I think something like that would be a lot of fun to do. Well, here's the difference. Nedved, you add a lot more quality to your streams. Okay, so mine might be longer just because I can't really apply as much quality to mine. Yours are definitely a lot more of an enjoyable experience, I would say. So don't ever take it as like I was going somewhere in there. Yeah, you got good quality, man. I like what you got. What the hell? I was trying to be complimentary. No? Are you nuts? I like peanuts, cashews, walnuts, Cracker Jacks. Yeah. I need more planks. I need more frickin' planks. I need more... Oh, I should not pause the game if I'm expecting things to happen. Well, isn't that cute? No, you bastard! Are we gonna get a carrot harvested? We're gonna get 1 carrot harvested. And we gotta move all the carrots over to the other island. Okay. Pause, 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 pause. Pause. I don't need more housing. Okay. Critical Omega Red levels of shenaniganry just kicked off. You can hear the sirens going off in my head. Whoop, 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 whoop. We have enough lumber. Dingle butts. Dingle butts. Is this about... Oh, it's ready right now. I don't have enough workers. I have 7 workers. Oh, God. Like you're pausing the work the beavers need to do. Listen, Eric. You're right. You're right. I don't need planks right now. We could do planks while there's bad tide. That's paused. That's unpaused. Where are we at now? 2 extra workers. Okay. In 3 days, I need to build these 2 storages. I need to bring all the carrots over. And then we just have to bunker up, which we can do as long as I get enough water, which we will. I think we're fine. Evacuate. Evacuate. I don't want carrots stored here. Is there anywhere else I can get some more work? Nope, we're -2. Okay. Once this gets built, I don't know where I'm short 2 workers. Oh, I see. Biscuits. I think we'll be fine. We have how many beavers in total now? 12? This is enough water for 12 beavers. Yep, I'm calling it. That's enough water. I have no free workers. It's 4 haulers and 3 farmers. That's all I've got. Yep. That's all we've got. It's fine. We're good. We just have to bunker down and get the stuff moved over, and we'll be fine. I just keep lying to myself. I honestly don't have any more workers I can apply or anything. Otherwise, I would put them in this farm. Okay, hang on. Is this done? That's hauled? Get it all hauled over? Go. Go, 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 go. Just to show how serious I am. Boom. Gone. Done. Okay, we're going to remove one of you. One of you. Okay. If we can get to about 300 carrots, I'll be pretty happy about it. I genuinely think we're good on water. And even when the bad tide happens, we'll have about a day. Yep, those are still up. I cannot wait until we have sleeves. Whatever the crap they're called. Sluices? Sluices. A sieve is used for panning for gold. Panning for gold. This all gets just biffed. Thanks. Man, I'm really glad I didn't regrow all that birch. Or replant all that birch. There's gold in them there lakes, boy. If it tastes like motor oil, you gone too far. If it tastes like straight petrol, you gone too far. So the idea is we're gonna literally spend the next half a day, get as much carrots as we can in the thing. Honestly, 4 more of our beavers are gonna die off anyhow. So I know I said I wanted 300 carrots. I don't know how long the stint is. Oh, hold on. Yep. Sorry. It's gotta be this way. If we can get another hauler carrots or 2. I'd rather be exhausted and have a belly that is not eating itself rather than a belly that is eating itself and dead. Okay, so we'll have another 14 hours. About. Now, has everything been hauled? No. Nope, the hauling is the issue. So that. Yep, get at it. Okay, these are set to carrots. Why is no one hauling the carrots? Unconnected building. Yeah, don't worry about that. Did we just shut it down? Oh, there we go. You just had to shut it down and then it got emptied. Okay. Sure. You're not gonna hear me questioning that logic question mark. Okay, anyway. Water it up. Water it up. Water it up. Okay. We got everything we can get. So now, let's resume this. We got 205 carrots. 12, it's a 13-day bad cycle. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we're at 13 days now. We're not going to be able to get that lumber, which is sad. I can hustle it real quick. I forgot about that entirely because I'm about to kill the thing. Yep. 24-hour day. Sorry, I know it sucks. But if I get some materials here, then I can actually... Yep, cool. Eject. Buildings and connected. Are you high? Oh, okay. Yep. Nope, that was me. You're right. You freaking high? Come on. Beavers unwell. 4 contaminated beavers. So we have 6 beavers that are to die. We have 12 total beavers. The population hits are bad, but they're not too as long as 2 beavers make it, we'll be alright. Okay, that's enough. I kind of want you to just stop, though. Cool. How much did we get? 32? Okay, we got a house out of that. Man, that wasn't nearly enough. You might be saying, John, build a bridge. Yeah, bridges are prohibitively expensive, though. Okay. This stops. This turns on. We can now build whatever we want with what meager resources we have. Fantastic. How much can we get out of this? How much is a regular lodge? 12. Okay, so if I nuke this... 2, 3, 2, 2, so that's 9? Ugh, I thought we got more out of it. Alright, it's fine. Yep. Fine. Next time Bad Tide happens, I should see if I can manufacture a deck of cards. Like I said, this being hard mode, a little bit of a die-off isn't necessarily a terrible thing. It's not a desirable thing. Like, I'm not, yay! Loss of pops, yay! That's not the take. The take is, less mouths to feed means food lasts longer. Yeah. That's kind of the vibe. We have 12 total, with 4 being sick. So we're going to lose probably a third of our population because I don't think we're going to have more bibis. Not going to have more bibis. Okay, so this is connected. I want to be real methodical about this. This just added 9 beds. So 1, 2, 3. This faction works on how many beds you have to determine how many kits are made. So what I want to do is I want to be very, very strict. When we add a new housing complex, the main objective is to just move up and clean up some space. Really. But the bigger thing is I don't want there to be a bunch of babies coming out and it's like, dude, we can't feed the adults. Don't have more kids. This is a bad situation, right? But I think we're doing all right. We got some research going. We'll maybe be able to get another house built. Maybe. Hey, there it is. All right. Yep. So, yeah, just keep doing that. When it connects, I'll demolish another little house, and then we'll have some room. Or I'll probably just leave this as is. We'll just pause this guy. Houses and things don't count until they're connected. So if we still had this warehouse here that's got a ton of lumber in it, it doesn't count because it's disenfranchised from our main district. So, I now have less people. Man, oh geez, oh man. 6-hour day. I don't know what you're gonna do with all that free time, but at least one 6-hour day. Yep, we are now up to 8 contaminated beavers. We have 4 healthy adults. Now we're in the danger zone. Nope, can't afford it. That's lumber, man. Can't afford none of that. I'm gonna pop that up. I need a little more beaver working power. We're gonna start making some kits. Come on. Build this. Build this, please. Build this. Somebody? Are we out of builders? Oh. We're low on builders, that's for sure. I need at least 2 more kits. Why is this not being built? Oh, right, because I gave you a 6-hour workday. Right. Right. Well, hell if it isn't my own Hebrews again to thwart all my godly plans. I don't like it. Hey! Alright. That goes away. Okay, now we are dry. So, pause. Thanks. That gets beefed. Get out of there. If we need more lumber, we could destroy some water vessels. So right now, I have 6 beds, which means there's potential for 6 kits to happen. What I need is at least 2 kits. Kits are the child name for beaver, I guess. This doesn't do me any good. Let me guess. There's no place to store planks? Oh, there is. Oh, yeah. More stuff to build? I don't know where you took it, but you took it. I don't need this here anymore. That does me no good. Go ahead and get the lumber out of it. Plenty of water. Not enough. We have 35 food. We're done. Yep. This is going to end the run. Oh, crap. Let's see. Lessons learned. Definitely some lessons learned. Don't go right to oak. I think oak is what definitely put a kill switch on the whole thing. Where's Nico? Nowhere to be found. I can hear him meowing like 2 rooms down though, so that's fun. Hey, there you are. He's still very much in exploration mode because we had 3 other animals in this house. Yeah. Oh, he's smelling all kinds of things. Yeah. Thank you for that. Yeah, now that we know the flow of the map, a couple of things. Storage on the main island. Food and everything elsewhere. The berry bushes were cute. They didn't last really long enough until we had the corruption, so that was a problem. Oak was a problem. Yep. We're not going to last 6 days. I'll just make this easy on us. Yep. Load game. Hardwoods Hamlet. Delete settlement. Yep. Cool. New game. Yep. It was 1,000 Islands. Hard. You got it. Yeah, full of the map. Yeah, I make the funny puns sometimes. Sometimes I make with the funny puns. Oh, yeah, because we had extra animals here. I wasn't allergic to the 2 cats or the dog. I think my cats are just like, they have a certain style of dander or whatever. Hardwood Hamlet. Okay. Okay, so if the map looks familiar, I was mostly playing in this orientation. So, harvest immediately, get everything stashed up. This is our main storehouse, and all the housing on one island. When it was a drought, this made sense to have housing because I don't want people coming all the way from one island to another, whatever, right? Let's just get right on it. Get right on it. Get right on it. Right on it. Get right on it. So I'm happy with this also being lumber, maybe, but more here. Or maybe do some farming here anyway. But yeah, this should definitely be the whole storage situation. Good, man. We have work to do for sure. Okay. Okay, let's motor through that. Hey, look at that. Look at me remembering a thing, right? One of them learning type robots. Look at that. Oh, I'm so happy with myself when I can remember like base game mechanics. John, I told you in the tutorial. I know it did. I know that. Just an idiot. I know it did. Now, anything that comes from other places should be right here, because this is the fastest this is going to load out, right? That's the idea. So, lumber comes in, just like that. And that looks like that. Like that. Get this storage built, and then we're going to get a farm. We'll get our first farm right here. The corruption doesn't really get on this right side. So we'll just do that. There's fine. There rots 4 days. Their own ways. Like that. Thanks. Okay, we're short 2 folk. Go. You're not connected, and that's okay. Okay. 1-hour workday mandated. My bad, but this is where it's got to be. Now, I do need 1 science methanger. Enough to get me stairs for 70, so I can get that science piece over there, which will get me, I guess, levies? Well, it gives us more adaptability anyway. I can always sell it later for whatever. A little bit of kick, but that gets us something. Okay, we're short a person. That can keep doing that. You can keep doing that. Okay. Garisha grew up. I like that as a name. Garisha? I met a couple Garishas professionally. Garish? Yeah. I like it. I don't know what it means. Like, sometimes names have meaning or what. Oh, you're Bartholomew. Beacon of the Toaster. Okay. You're Jimothy. It also has Beacon of the Toaster. I didn't write this book. I don't know get what these are, but yeah, alright. Now I remember why I built the farm down here. Is it too late to restart? No, it's not too late. We'll do this. Not that. Don't plant more stuff. I want to get a harvest out of this. And it'll be ready in 3 days. Should be fine. Man, I waited too long. Dang it. Dang it to dang it to dang it. Yeah. I think I messed the whole dang thing up. That's okay. Something learning. Okay, how far? Like the whole thing if I could. We can tweak layouts later. But for now... I always keep clicking on the food menu, but that's not where the planting is at. How about start with something like this? I think that's a good start. Nothing to do in range. Yep, correct. Thanks. Now, I also don't have any storage. There's that. Hi. Remember me? Crap tons of storage. Building unstaffed. I don't need those right now. We can always get to this later. This is just a drought. It's not bad water. It's not the freaking bad water. Okay. Ooh, that is good water. Okay, there's that. We only have 12 folk, so this should catch up to everything we need. Still minus 2 dudes? Once that gets planted, I'll shut that off, change it to haulers. Then we'll come back and mess with this farm and hopefully get that tidied up. I still need some planks so I can get a forester place, so I need to keep that in mind, that we're not really out of the woods yet. Because we're clear cutting them, clearly. Yep. That. This. All the stockpiling we can do. And one of these. Cool. Alright, we still have a day. We can fill our reserves. I've got some lumber. Man, the copy pasting has been so good. Very appreciative of that. Oh, and we're out of lumber. Neat. We're never gonna have resources. I get it. It's cool. Don't worry about it. I might need another pump. I thought 2 pumps were alright before, but I guess maybe not. Oh, that angle's awkward. I also think maybe I started the control project a little too early. Oh, I see what I did with you. I could have used that wood for more sustainability, but I think I pushed on the whole, we gotta block this all off, we gotta control everything. I think I ran that too early. Do beavers eat and drink more hard, or they need less on easy? I'm not sure. The only thing I genuinely know about is the droughts and the bad water and the relaxation periods are different. That's all I really can say for sure. I don't know if they consume more or less of anything. I don't know. Construction costs don't change. Like, I don't think anything else really changes. But yeah. Is this almost ready? Yeah, okay. Close. We're also out of food. It's a 3-day drought exactly, and these have a 2-day drought resistance. That's funny and unfortunate. Unfortunately, pretty funny. Man, yeah, it's... I'm not gonna get this harvest. Damn it! Okay. I'm gonna restart. Well, we might be fine. Let's ride this out. We might be fine. This might be okay. This is all gonna die. This is a waste of time. Cool. Well, I've got this already, so I think we'll be okay. We have bushes. The bushes have blueberries on it, and the bushes will stick around. Oh, thank you for that. Appreciate it. Appreciate the hydrate and stretch. Paused, paused. Pause, pause. Okay, it's water time. Man, I was so spoiled. I was just so spoiled having all that stuff around for as long as I did. So what I need is this guy. This guy needs this guy. Cool. We should have enough lumber for that, because that's just flat lumber. Can't use it now, but... yep, this is all... Oh, it said 100%. No! We could have gotten some carrots! Ugh, okay, well... Am I gonna build an efficient farmhouse again just for 5 carrots? Yeah. Yep, sure am, Pa. Sure am. Sure am. Kender, welcome. Hope you're doing well today. Not serious on building it cause we ain't got enough builders. Yeah. Go! 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 The carrots! They got the carrots! Okay, so we'll get some carrots out of this. Fine stuff. Fine stuff. Y'all are done, thanks. Nothing to do, get the last carrots. And boof. Okay, how many carrots did we get? We got 45 out of there. Nope. Yep, 45. That counts also what's on the ground, I guess. Alright, it doesn't look like much, but we're already doing better somehow. Next is housing. We need to definitely concentrate on this. Be more exciting than I would like. Well, I hope you survive to tell the tale. Whatever tale you're gonna tell. Hope your beaver tale survived the... I know you lack power. We all do. It's the current economic and socioeconomic situation we live in, okay? We all lack power. Why do you think I play on this tough guy facade, eh? We all lack power. Get it. I get it. Like that for whatever we can get out of this. Okay. How much do I need for a tree planter? There's that. Trying to make supper while goat isn't... Oh my gosh. I hope everything goes smoothly? That sounds insane. Okay, houses are built. New kits can be had. Fantastic. Stuff is getting harvested. Okay, what do we do here? Trees on this island? I suppose? I suppose. 7 planks. Yikes! The berries aren't super important. I guess what I would like to do is set this up for our birch push. Yeah, let's do. Hey, we actually have people's butts in beds. Hey, we have people's butts in beds. Yeah, just start with something like that. Could try a heavier grade of tree. I think I'd rather not risk it. Okay. That's going to be much of our supply of everything. Of everything-anite. And everything Danium. And carrots. Yay! Carrots. Yeah, so without this blocked, this water rushes in and counters most of the badness. But the funny thing is, in our effort to preserve water quality, we kind of shot ourselves in the face, I think. The good thing is, I've got a face that has a +6 damage resistance to shenanigans. So, we should be fine. Oh, I planted birch! No! No, 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 no! No! Yep. No. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Glad I got that out of my system. Thank you. I really needed that. Bum, bum, bum. Alright. This is 1,000... I mean, you might have kicked this one in the teeth and really made it ouch, but no, this is 1,000 islands. And we got... Okay, I got about another half hour, then I gotta scoot. This does work a lot better for organization purposes, I will give you that. Yeah, it's just called 1,000. How many got? 2, 8, 10, 12, 14, 18, 24, 26, 7, 28, 37. I'll say 37. I'll say 30. I'll round up a little. Let's call it a 38. You know what? Let's just call it 42. The answer to life and love and everything, right? Answer to existence, the answer to everything. 42. There are 42 islands on this 1,000 island map. Building is unstaffed. Okay, how about now? Cool. Alright, stop. We did not stash any water. This can stop. We have enough carrots right now. Workers dialed in. Cool. Alright, I have some more logs. I do want to preserve more water. Stop. That's fine. How's that look? Guys, carrots are going to stick around, so I'm not super worried about a harvest. We do have a warehouse with 106 in it. Hey, not bad. And these pine trees will get planted up top. This right side is going to have more water flowing than the left side. And we're just going to pretty much completely ignore whatever's going on over here. All of the stuff has been built. Awesome. I don't need planks for a while, so that can be stopped for a bit. Ooh, you know what I forgot to do? My bad. I forgot to set more trees. I want to go... I'll stick with pine for a bit longer, I think. How about that? How about that? I don't think I need to leave too much more room for... Farm Havery. Try something like that. Unstaffed. No! Okay, then there. Done. Happy? Back on. Yep, once this... Oh, I was just gonna say, once the carrots come in a little bit more, I'll want another harvest. Guess what? How many planks do I have? 1? Can I do... Nope. I do stairs, which is what I need to get the science points over there, so that's dope. Okay. Water. Oh. Water looks a little rough. Something like that. How's that one? Yep. Then... I've got plenty of lumber. Let's just use all the space we possibly can. Okay, go for it. I've put all the workers I possibly can into things. We have a new kit. Which is great. I do need another house somewhere. Because what's going to happen is we're going to have a bad population shift. The kits that we had at the beginning of the game are already adults. And so when the adults start dying off, we're going to have a real bad problem. Okay, that's better. This is 1.0. This version, 10100E8DC160X. It's like half the quadratic formula exploded. 42AC over B. Sounds like a really tasty sandwich. That's all I got. Okay, that got built, that got built. This has to come on. Let's not worry about planting stuff anymore, or that. This needs to be at full McGovern's. There we go. Should be able to get a really good harvest and planting before the next phase. Hoping. All the water is still running at full hoo-ha. And we're gonna... Okay. Yep. I don't want to have any questions about water. I don't want anyone to ask me where's it from. I don't want anyone to ask me where it goes. No questions about water. Just no freaking questions about water. Okay, that pretty much takes care of that for this drought and the next drought in terms of capacity. My phone is dying. We'll check in later. I'm only on for about another half hour, but sounds good. If I don't see you, have a good rest of your day. Appreciate the check-in and the hangout and the stuff and the stuff. But check out and the hangout and the stuff and the stuff. Look 'em in the hangout and the stuff and the stuff. Okay. We got one more tank to fill. Reek Roadie? You mean Rickroll? Reek Roadie. Reek Roadie. The beaver version of Rickroll. Look at that. Reek Roadie. Ladies and gentlemen. Reek Roadie. Holy crap. Okay, well that was alarmingly fast. Yep, go all the things. Yep, now's the time we stock up and stack up. That can get built. No rush. How much is it for haulers? Ugh. Yeah. A little much, actually. Now, these birch will not be able to harvest. We won't be able to tap them this session, this run. Gosh, words are tough. We're not going to be able to use them this period. But the next period, mayhaps. Bwub, bwub, bwub. I think we're doing a lot better than we were last time. We're not getting too many more carrots, which is unfortunate. guess I really do need the haulers to go and remove all this stuff. Prioritized by haulers. We actually have lumber, though, so that's cool. That's a neat thing that's happening. Berries. No real new trees, yeah. Okay, so you're done, you're done, you're done. Can't really use you for anything else, so I don't know why I was adamant about doing that, but I wouldn't mind another farm, just to kind of expedite the harvest a little bit more often. That, get that, get that. Awesome. Thanks. We can just pause it anytime we don't need it. Easy stuff. Yeah, 2 was definitely necessary. The only thing I've been able to afford is the stairs. Now, like I said, the other option we had, if we didn't want to blockade everything, we could concentrate on blockading here and here. But these paths look really, really far, and that's a lot of lumber I don't have. So maybe we just go with the flow for a bit more and don't really worry about that. I think we're going to have a really nice harvest. Yeah, next time. Yep, that gets everything. That gets everything. The stuff that's over here, that can get boofed. Then I guess maybe something like this. That gets a good amount of it, sure. Yeah, why not? When those birch trees are ready, I want it clear cut as quickly as possible because I don't think I'm going to have another opportunity to really mess around. Here we go. We still had plenty of water. We made it through not even half of our supply? No. A little more than a third. Yeah, let's call it 2/5. Let's call that a flat 40%. Call that a flat 40, yeah. Okay, that gets offed. This gets oned. That gets oned. Off, on. You're already on. Cool. There was a mod I saw in the workshop that did say 100% movement speed for beavers. But I think you lose 30% of your speed when you're in water. That makes sense. But I do think I would like that mod. I don't have any mods working right. Like, I don't have any mods. We don't have the mini map, which I want. We don't have anything else really going on. Realistically, I'm not super hurting for mods. I'd like to beat a hard 1.x and then go back and be like, okay, you know what? I could use some mods. There's some stuff I'd like. You're going crazy up there. Dies in 12 days. Yeah, I'm very confident the wet cycle is not going to be 12 days. We're short somebody. Here we go. We're sitting on 350 carrots. That's awesome. Let's buy one. Turn you on. I do want some planks. Like, for really real. And it is... I don't think I'm ever gonna have that much around, so... I don't know. Let's start with something like this. There. Yeah, unconnected. I feel ya. We're all at least a little unconnected. I get it. Oh, what happened here? Oh. That's dumb. Alright, we got an ad break in about a minute. And, yeah. Okay. I guess don't do that. Cancel demolition. Whoever put these here, beavers are grateful. That's cute. That makes me smile. That's really cute. Yep, I definitely am not going to build large warehouses. Not for a while. Not for a while. Okay, but we got some planks. I could at a minimum get this here science. Is there any other loose science we can shimmy shake our way to? No. Oh, I don't think I saw any other structures really. We saw some geothermal vents somewhere, which would be perfect to monopolize on some science, but I don't think I saw anything else really. Quite a bit of scrap metal, that's good. Scrap metal. Oh, more blueberries. That's actually another start location if you want absolute misery and pain. This actually looks like a nice start location too. Actually a really good start location. Bunch of residual water to be had? Yeah. Yeah, I don't see anything worthwhile, so I'm just gonna go back home. Yep, that's paused. Would like to unpause it in a second here. There we go. There's my wish. Easy stuff. The water's full right now, so having 3 pumps running doesn't do me any favors. Ooh, we did it already? That was fast. Now, what I'd like to do is I'd like to get the housing thing figured out right now. This is a lot of wasted space. So I think I want to spend the 250 on this, but I also need a platform. Get that done, because I can use a platform now. No point in building that bigger housing if I can't use it, right? Here's going to be most likely our industry. I would like to keep this as growing areas, so we'll probably try to figure out how to finagle some of the housing down here. Can we do this? We have 1 extra bed. Hooray. Okay. Green Danger Noodle, welcome, friend. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you're doing swell today. Hope the recovery is still on the up and up. You're about to kick ass and chew bubblegum and then immediately run out of gum. Or Duke Nukem. I don't think the Duke is a good guy or anything. I just really like the theme song. I think the theme song is just boss. Okay. Yep. Whenever somebody says, "Gosh, don't you just shut up ever?" and I'm like, "Man, if you want me to shut up." Ooh, or no, how does it usually go? You know who else wants me to shut up? Me. Me wants me to shut up. All right, I need more housing. Ugh. More research for more housing. Okay, another drought, no problem. We're full on water. He's a ding-dong in a terrible forever game. That's correct. That could not have been said better. That's 100% correct. Okay, we have enough planks to get some shelving done. I literally just need 43 more science. We're going to concentrate on our housing as much as we can. And then with the drought, this birch should be close to ready. 50%, 59%, 59, 57. That's pretty good. Silence is golden and duct tape is silver. I have not heard that one. That's a real zinger of a humdinger right there. Excellent. Finish him. And now we wait. And now we wait. You can't see, but I'm tenting my fingers like Mr. Burns. Excellent. Then we bide our time. And then, sir? And then we bide our time some more. Right. Right. Alright. 225. Come on. 2 more days and we'll have the next tier of housing. We have 5 kits. That's a really good sign. Let me just make sure I don't have some workers squirreled away. They're not squirreled away. They're beavers. Yeah. Squirreled McBeavered away. Okay, get that. Good snipe. Oh, you've already got that. John, stop pausing the game. Yeah. Don't want to stop pausing the game. Yeah, everyone's going to be stupidly busy. Yep. Cut that down. So the operative plan I have is housing. I want to get as housing dense as possible so I could do more storage. Housing, storage in that order. After storage, we need to start working on more research. We need to start working on different materials to get us more islands. More islands means more farming space. The only thing is, with that big of a distance, zip lines are going to be pretty critical, but I don't have metal. That's the big thing I'm missing. The research is kind of negligible. I need the treated planks in order to get the next tier of hoo-ha, right? Oh, I just need the tar. Oh, well, and gears, and that's going to be a while. Then it's also a big power requirement. Rada. Anyway... Okay, let's get some design going on here. What is the most amount of space I have? It's not bad. We've already failed once. But it's not even like really that big of a deal. Like I'm enjoying myself thoroughly. I'm also choosing, a map I'm not familiar with. There's a lot of little stuff that could be better planned, but I think I'm really enjoying myself for real. For real. I believe I have enough materials for both of those things. Then we can start kiboshing some of these other houses, get some more carrot storage. Carrot storage is the most important because we're importing it. I want that going on. I want so much stuff. I want all the things. So much stuff. All the things. So much stuff. All the things. That sounds like some heavy metal track. JohnMegacycle's heavy metal track releases tomorrow. All the stuff. All the things. My second track is obviously Numbers Go Up. Third track, which is a premiere track on the album, Factory Must Grow. What other fun tivity names could we have? Oh, probably some more metal. Sprinkle some metal on that. Sprinkle some metal on all that. Okay, so now the trees have stopped growing, which is not a problem. Berry bushes are fine. It's an 8-day drought. Connected building. Yeah, man. Yeah. Pull up a chair and crack open a cold 6 of yeah. Don't worry about it. Glad hard mode is going well for yeah. Thank you very much. How's your day? I didn't catch your... I don't know if you were live today or not. I had some friends over. They were getting their house fumigated. So I wasn't streaming until way late. So that's why it only says I've done 3 hours, and I'm gonna have to wrap up here in about... I think about 15 minutes I gotta go. That's the latest. I definitely have to go in 15 minutes. No, but I was glad I was able to get at least a little stream in. Carrots are max. Water could use a bump, but we're in a drought right now, so... deal with that. I'd like this stuff built, please. Very soon, all these birch are going to be popping, right? 57, 68, 70, 75. Okay, we're close. We're close. Yep, we should have enough planks for that. Freaking awesome. Okay, so we have 10 free beds. 1, 2. I want a little extra room for some growth. Okay, another one got built. What's that put me at? 7 free beds? Let's do that. I think that'll be good. That also should be enough materials for another hoose. Sadly not live today. Was doing work stuff since 9 a.m. till 5:30. Had dinner stuff to do with. Totally understood. If ever I ask, it's always that I'm excited to see your content, and I do delight in your work when you game. It's never, oh, you weren't live? Oh, what a loser. Which someone did take it that way one time. And I feel bad about it because I wasn't explicit wasn't explicitly clear on what I meant. It haunts me to this day. Kind of. It kind of does. But language is very versatile and weird, right? You could say good morning to someone, and depending on how you say it, could be bad news. Could be bad tartar sauce. Okay, so this goes away. Okay, so we have 8 free beds. I think that's fine. I think that'll be okay as long as our food is regular. Now, food's not going to be regular forever. So ultimately, we want a haulers union. And we want to start moving this storage down here. Now, what is the mega storage? It's just a bunch of planks, right? Oof. It's not a bunch of planks. It's all the planks. Yikes. I just feel weird about not streaming. It's like my day's incomplete. No, I also get that, yeah. Friend, I understand. I want to add more storage here, so we're going to assume this is blanked out. I don't really like... Oh, God, right, okay. Well, I'm not going to save that much. I'm going to save 6 planks. 6, 12, that's 24 planks. Then I could mirror it on the other side for money. Yeah, I need to densify storage as much as I can. Because when we get the bad water, I can't do anything. Even during the drought, we're still harvesting pretty consistently. But I really can't do that when it's drought o'clock. That stuff is going to kick off any second now, right? That. Make sure we get all the stuff. You have it set to 16 hours. I'm alright with that. No good select. You're no good. Huh? Now you both feel bad. How about that? No good. You're no good. Can I get this evacuated out? And then I'll unevacuate it. I just want all the carrots pushed over there. Now, reason why I'm putting all the food next to the housing, same reason as before with our old Bavarian complex, is I want housing and water right next to each other, as often as we can manage. Whoop, there we go. Let me guess. God, it is a miracle I remember how to play any of this game. Alright, and y'all are online. I can keep running. Can I squeezle one more worker out of something? Guess I'm gonna squeezle a worker out of that. That to come on. I need this blitzkrieged right through. Harvest and done. That's what I want. Harvest and done. Now we're out of planks, which is kind of fine. I have enough for another storage. I guess like this? And just really use all this for all it's worth? I think so. Can I get priority on this guy? Do not get stuck. Wow, you guys have nothing to do. there's just a whole hey, what you building over there? A new barn? Good stuff. There's nothing going on. Yeah. If beavers were vehicles, they'd probably have bumper stickers on their ass that just say "Born to Gawk." Just here gawking at what you got going on there. Oh, that's a fantastic thing. Okay, so once a new one gets built, we'll evacuate another one of these. Yep, that looks legit. So this, imagine all the wood that I spent before on trying to block out some of the areas. And instead, I'm using it for more storage. Yeah, that's still working the champ. How much do I need for a haulers union? Yeah, let's aim for that after we get some more of the planks and crap done, probably. That gets boof. You can print Born to gawk on their tails. Can you? I haven't built the tattoo artist yet. Detailer, customize beaver's tails. Detailer requires haulers. Why does it require haulers? Weird. Do the haulers hold them down? I don't know how it works. I guess I'm imagining a piece of wood with a bunch of needles in it. Like a tattoo gun kind of a thing. And you just slam it on their tails or something. There's your tattoo. Or a rolling pin with braille on it kind of a thing. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know how wrong that is, but that's what I'm thinking. Okay, get this out of here. Okay, I think we are looking a lot more stable. Yep, a lot more stable. Much, mucho, grande, all the things. And we're getting a steady influx of wood, albeit not a lot of wood. But we're getting a steady influx of wood. We're getting new projects built. So we were storing, what, 600 before? Now we have 1,200 capacity. Yeah, 1,200. You can upload your own image for the detailer. Awesome! I uploaded the Megacycle Entertainment logo for our banners last game, and it popped. It was good. Because that logo... Oh, I can't click on it now. The logo's blue and like a cyan turquoise kind of a vibe, and it really made the... It popped on the yellow and the brown. Really freaking good. Yeah. Okay. I would like this first. But only like 4 workers, thanks. Well, I can have that running while we're waiting. Industry. Where are you at, friend? Are we still harvesting stuff? Really? That's excellent. Yeah. Birch for the win. I think this is how I'm going to do this all the time. Anytime there's like water on hard mode, just plant a bunch of birch. It has a water tolerance of like 14 days, and its drought resistance is 11 days. So if you can kind of say with some sort of guarantee that, yeah, man, the regular water cycle is only good for 8 days, 7 days, 6 days, 9 days, whatever. It is working the treat. We're out of water. Oh, no. Okay, one more day. One fine day, you're gonna want me for your girl. Is that how that goes? I think that's how it goes. One fine day. Ba-ba-da-bum-bum-ba-da-bum. Okay, y'all are gonna get that done. Thank you. We get the pumps back online. Guys, and we move all this around. Yeah, we're gonna move some stuff around and we're gonna add way more storage. Now, the next tier of water storage is what? Oh, gears. Gross. Not gross. It's just expensive, and I don't have expensive things. Yep, don't you be dying. Also, eat blueberries. There's juice in them. Maybe same token, a little bit of a die-off wouldn't be the end of the world, but it's not something I'm looking forward to. So, stop. Oh, bip. Get that going on. I need this. That can trim. 2 of you can scoot. Yep, food just keeps coming. Just keep on with the food. Bread and butter. Keep it coming. Bread and butter. Let's go. Okay, 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes and then I gotta scoot. I gotta keep saying it out loud so I remind myself. 5 more minutes. I got places I gotta be, I got stuff I gotta do. 5 more minutes. Did the blueberries finally get saved? Wow. 0.2, 0.3 days? Nick of time. We had 5 days or so on the wood, so that's fine. Okay, so now you can see here. Dies in 14 days. Brilliant. Yep, perfect. Pause. Water is pumping. Okay. Oh, everyone grew up. Okay. We're gonna do longer shifts for this first day. We need more water. There's everyone that's still very, very thirsty. Yep, I know that was pretty rude to do a 24-hour shift. But to be absolutely fair, the game doesn't give you super bad repercussions for running a 24 shift here or there. I mean, it's not actually 24, it's 24 plus 16, so it's 40 hours through and through, which is pretty freaking unreasonable. But if we can get this hauler thing done, I think everything's going to move much more smoothly. Okay, we have 1 bucket of water. Cool. Keep it going, kids. We need way more than a bucket. It contains a bucket. Dear God. Tires your beavers out faster. Got it. Okay. That makes sense. We're gonna put this here. Okay. Hauler's Union is done. Gonna do that. Nothing is ready for harvest as of yet anyway. That zone is planted fully. Okay, I think we are looking much better than our last time, huh? Oh, yeah. My bad. And I like that evacuated. Like we're full of all the storage we can possibly manage. Ooh, hello. Hello, friend. Hold on. 1, 2. Yep, get on that. That gets boofed. Boof. And I'm gonna put some pumps right here. Like that. Boofy boof. Can somebody please get this stoof? Even more largs. Yes, thank you. Okay, looks like we're filling up pretty fast, but that's only really true because our basins and our capacity is really, really low. Cobalt, you should be asleep. Bonk. I mean, hello. However, I'm still concerned about your sleeping patterns, friend. Oh, hey, how did the meeting go? Did you tell Big Boss Man that he's a dumb? Hey, man. Hey, Mr. or Mrs. Requisition of Records. You're dumb. Yeah, the dynamite meeting. How'd that go? Listen here, dumb pants. Listen here, questionable shoes. Everyone violently agreed. Cool. Everyone violently agreed, so violently several of marketing dematerialized. Isn't that weird? Total waste of time and energy. Yep. Look at every middle management meeting ever. Middle management meeting ever. Go. 1 more plank. Yes. Get this out of here. It was a meeting that was going to be... Oh, I love that little emoji. It was a meeting that was going to be fairly volatile with individuals that didn't know what was going on. 7 people dead. That violent. Right. This meeting brought to you by, sponsored by Acme. It just says Acme brand desk, and that's why it exploded. Okay. I get it now. Okay, unfortunately, you caught me at a time that I need to wrap up, Cobalt. I am sorry, friend. Oh, can you not? Yes, you can. Mess with me. Yeah, this meeting's sponsored by Alfred Nobel. Oh, man. Come on down to Jake's Discount Volatiles. Fine, no one shouts better, that's for sure. That doesn't work. Oh, well. What a beautiful quality of life thing. Okay, so we're going to save this here. We're going to call this a session. I needed to leave like 20 minutes ago. Then I said now and whatever. So we are on 1,000 Islands. We are playing hard mode. 1.x. Thank you, Cobalt. Appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, for attending. I hope you all have a good day today. Do we have somebody to raid? No one playing the game we're playing right now. See if we can find someone real quick to raid. Timberborn. I wanted Timberborn. I love it when I search for Timberborn and the first thing that comes up says, "Did you mean Roblox?" Not. Not a lot of English-speaking folk. Try to aim for the same language. Geo is J5? Oh, nope. Okay. KP Loopy. Let's try this. Their rules are no politics, no racism. That seems pretty great. I can sign up with that. Set up a raid. So thank you all for hanging out. Normal time tomorrow and everything. And we'll have a good time then. So thank you all again. Sorry for the short one. But I appreciate y'all. Stay hydrated and I hope to catch y'all next time.